The tilt is real.
Tilt is real.
This is when the tilt is real.
Welcome in to the Sunday Tilt with your hosts, the FF chef himself, Juan Carlos Pena, and John JAWN Swanson.
It is Sunday, my dudes.
This is when the tilt is real. This is when the tilt is real.
Good morning, Tilters, and welcome into the Fantasy Football Sunday Tilt. It is week 11, and we've got bye weeks. We've got a plethora of injuries, and yes, we have a full chef's table here this morning. Let's go. Join with me, Mr. Swanson, one of a kind. What's going on, fellas?
Just happy to be here, my dude. Any day we get to talk about fantasy football is a great day.
Amen to that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is Sunday, my dudes. And the Sunday Tilt is back at full strength.
Whew.
It is week 11.
1-1.
Woof.
1-1. The playoffs are coming.
Right
They're
around the corner.
looming. They're looming. This is when
They
you gotta
are
start thinking about it.
Most
I've been
wonderful
thinking
time.
about it.
I drafted about it.
Yeah.
Wow, that was good. I like that. Very nice. All right. Well, we're going to jump into the first tilt today.
Yes, sir.
Who
Bring
was
them on
first
in.
one out the gate last week as well. Our friend Lucius Varenges, 44. Good morning.
Here we go.
Let's kick it off. Need two running back spots, one tight end, one flex. For running backs, Henry, Pacheco, and Swift. For tight ends, we got Thomas, Musgrave, Freiermuth back from the injury, and Debo or Rice for wide receivers.
Let's start with
Let's eliminate a running back that we don't want to put in the RB spots, even if we bring them back into consideration for the flex. Want to do that? Pacheco's got the toughest matchup, right?
Yep.
yeah.
I don't want to play him against the
I
Eagles.
don't want to play him against Philly.
If you can avoid it, I would do it.
Yeah, I would go the other way with Henry and Swift.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So then
Who's
you
your
wanna
tight
do
end?
the same thing with the tight end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Musgrave because we don't know about Freiermuth?
Yeah, we don't know about Freiermuth whether or not he's going to play yet, so that's tough. And Freiermuth has like the worst matchup in the world against Cleveland,
Oof, yeah.
so I'm eliminating that one. Musgrave, he's a 50-50 guy. I'm gonna stay with Logan Thomas here against the Giants,
Is that Logan?
right?
I guess
That's Logan Thomas.
Is it Logan Thomas or Ian Thomas?
Ian Thomas.
We gotta
I mean, I think it's Logan Thomas. No one in their right mind is playing Ian Thomas.
well,
Isn't it like Tommy Tremble over there too?
It's like
Yeah.
week 11.
Carolina. Hayden Hurst is there.
yeah.
Oh,
So-
Hayden Hurst is out
if-
today, so maybe it is Ian
So
Thomas.
if it's Logan Thomas against the Giants, I'm starting him.
Yeah, I'm playing Logan Thomas against the Giants.
I agree.
I mean, Musgrave has got a good matchup against the
He does
Chargers.
against the Chargers. Sure.
It's not bad.
It's
Do
not
I
bad.
trust the connection though?
That's the problem. Do you trust Love?
No, I'm going with Logan Thomas here.
And then between Debo and Rice, I'm taking Debo.
Yeah. So now here you have the consideration of Debo, Rice, or
Oh,
Pacheco.
I read it backwards. Okay. All right. So now we need...
because now it's a flex. So we could throw Pacheco back into the conversation, but I'd rather have Debo.
Oh, yeah. I'd rather have Debo.
It's Debo.
Yeah. So we're going...
Carlton Davis still banged up, questionable to play today. I don't think he comes back. I think he sits one more game. He's been out for the last three.
And he was hurt before that, and he was suspect. And so is Jamil Dean. They're not the same defense that they used to be. They're stout against that run, but you can sure enough pass on the Buccaneers.
Yeah, I think Debo has a decent day. Probably gets into the end zone.
Probably.
Ooh, I'm going to mark that one down. So I decided today on the show, I'm going to keep marking
Yes, do that.
8-time touchdown score.
Guys that we think will get in the end zone.
Guys that we think will get in the end zone. So we're going to put Debo in there?
Put them on.
I mean, I'm not that confident in it.
Yeah, I am. Oh, you know who scores today? It's the stupidest odds ever.
Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, that streak.
Because he messed up the streak last week.
He's gonna be trying to make up for that.
Yeah, that's anytime, right?
That's a good anytime.
Yeah. I don't know about the odds being helped by having him on there, but I like Debo for sure to get a look at the end zone.
I have two others listed here. I have Hawkinson. I
love it.
Oh yeah,
to anytime today, and I have
Love it.
and I have Kareem Hunt to anytime today.
That's a little more.
It's a little more risky. I made this earlier in the week.
It builds the odds.
Yeah, it does build the odds. I'm gonna do things in intervals. Like the ones I'm confident in, I'm gonna do like a little 5 player instead of wilding out and doing like 11 like I normally do and hitting 9 of them. It's like, why didn't you just do 9?
Yeah.
Why did you put those other 2 ones in there? You know?
Why don't you just go out there on a limb and say Tyreek Hill today
No,
against Vegas?
I think he's a little banged up, bro. I think we might run the ball and control that game, and he's not going to play.
All right, so Raheem Mostert or Achane?
Achane.
Achane for a touchdown?
Yeah, Achane for some. Yeah,
12 carries and a touchdown?
8.
2 carries.
96 yards and a touchdown?
8 carries for
and 4 carries.
8 carries. Yeah, 8 carries, 96 yards, and then 2 touchdowns. Sounds about right.
I'm so excited to have him back.
Me too.
I have Mostert, and I'm still happy to have him back because he keeps the defense on their toes.
I mean, if you want to be real, David Montgomery for a touchdown would probably be
better odds.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll let it happen.
Or Tony Pollard.
Tony
Pollard today against Carolina.
Nah, that's what they want you to think.
Even CeeDee Lamb was saying they were trying to open.
I know. I saw it.
You saw that?
Yeah.
Maybe he's just
got me going. We got Cooks going. Now we're gonna get Pollard going. I'm like, but are you though? Because every matchup that he should have done
first. Can you show me real quick what it looks like? Because I haven't seen it.
No, you want an anytime touchdown, Devin Singletary against Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah, shout out my man Zach. Good morning, Zach. Yo, we got to.
What's going on, Zach?
We got to get out there and play a little round of golf with Zach. That was cool, man. We got to run that back soon. As soon as we get some nice 50s.
Hey guys, I swung the clubs yesterday.
Oh yeah,
we have progress.
Nice.
I hung in there for a good hour and a half.
Oh, that's good.
Swinging, and it's intermittent. Right, it's not.
The problem with that is you don't get to putt, you don't get to chip, you don't
get
to, chill.
Chipping,
everything
yes,
is hitting.
Yes, I was chipping
because
we went to the big one out in Marlton, New Jersey, and I need work. But no, it was the first time out there since the back injury, so I'm on the up and up. I'm feeling pretty good today,
bro. That's the beauty of golf, though. We could all go out there, have a great day, and I still need work,
dude. I was playing with pros out there. The guy worked at like TPC Scottsdale.
I would have been trying to pick his brain.
I was, he was giving me tips.
TPC Scottsdale.
Yeah.
We've been there.
Yep.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
He was a pro there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's a retired golf pro.
So he knows how to swing.
He's going to be my new best friend.
Bring him into the tilt. Bring him in.
He's got the tin cup. He's got the tin cup friend. All right, let's go and jumping in with Evan Gittleman here. What's going on? Good morning, Flex.
Welcome back.
Calvin Ridley or Jalen Warren? Ridley has a good matchup. He does. And Warren has a tough one against Cleveland. He does. But Ridley has just been so bad. He has.
I'm going Jalen Warren here. I'm staying in the fire with Jalen Warren. He's still getting touches. He's getting receptions. It seems like almost a 50-50 split between him and Najee Harris. And he is the better running back.
He's the more explosive back right now, and he's getting that passing work you love in a PPR format.
I mean, yeah, you might get lucky with Najee Harris on the goal line.
Yep.
That's how you win with Najee Harris. But yeah, give me Warren.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Warren there too.
Yeah, it's been a long time since Ridley gave me anything, so yeah, I'm gonna.
I can't trust Ridley. You really can't. It's sad.
You can't trust Trevor Lawrence.
They're gonna have to get that right before the playoffs if they want to really.
They're not
be
going
contenders.
to the playoffs.
You think Houston's going to overtake the division and
Houston's
just leave them
win
completely
the
out? Wow. But what about the Bengals being out of it now? Doesn't that leave one last spot that they can sneak into, even if they don't win the division? I feel like 2 teams come out of the South now because you eliminated the Bengals. The Browns aren't going to make it.
I was about to say, Pittsburgh's leading the division.
No, Baltimore is.
Oh, I'm sorry. So Baltimore, Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And in the
and then Miami and Kansas City, that gives you 4.
Yeah.
And then the winner of the South, you're saying, is the Texans, that gives you 5. So who are the last 2 playoff teams? Is it the Chargers? Is it the Bengals? Is it the Browns? Is it the Steelers?
The Chargers need to win today
or is it the Jags? Or is it the Bills?
It's the Bills.
Okay. So the Bills are going to get it right.
Bills going to get right.
And then the Jags find a way to get in there, I think, man.
That number 7 team, I have no idea. Yeah, for the AFC, it's going to be a crapshoot.
But they need to get. They're supposed to win that division. They were supposed to be taking the right steps with Doug Peterson under that offense in the second year. They're supposed to be.
I think their offensive line hasn't been healthy, and it hurts because Trevor Lawrence. They haven't been able to get the play action going. They haven't been able to get the run game going the way they wanted to. And Doug Peterson's system relies on that play action
for sure. But then no excuse though. Houston had a banged up O-line too, and CJ Stroud's been balling. Tank Dell's been balling. Nico Collins, Noah Brown, balling, all of them.
Maybe CJ Stroud is a really good quarterback.
I don't know.
They got something right.
I'm gonna get him in my dailies. But yeah, let's go with Jalen Warren until we see it from the Jags.
Yeah, I agree. Right there with you. All right, Zach. What do we got? We got Sutton, DK, Godwin, Hoboken, Brown.
My man, Hoboken. Yes, it's starting to spread.
That's great.
It's contagious.
Waddle, Mostert, Javonte Williams. Out of these, we need 2 wide receivers and 1 flex. He's got Jacobs and Eckler in as his RBs already. Sutton just does nothing but score.
Yeah, I mean, you stay in the fire. Who do they got today? Denver.
I don't know, man. I like DK. I like Waddle,
Minnesota?
and I like Hoboken.
I think you have to stay with Courtland Sutton, man.
Scored in 4 straight, 11 targets last week. 5th in end zone targets and 9th in red zone targets.
I'm not trusting
we don't leave the table
Marquise
on a heater,
Brown.
right? We don't leave the table on a heater.
What, with Sutton?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you
All
don't.
right, cool.
Okay.
But how do you not like Waddle against the Raiders, bro? I mean,
I was thinking about that too.
He's healthy. A lot of attention is going to be paid to Tyreek, and he's a little banged up. They're going to be using the running backs. That play action game is going to be crazy today. I can't leave. I don't know if I could leave Waddle on the bench. Maybe I'm a homer.
Maybe.
I mean, it's really not that. It's not that hard to convince.
I think I'm going. I think I'm going Sutton, Waddle, Mostert.
Yeah. If I can have Jacobs, Eckler, and Mostert today, I'm putting that in my lineup every time. Every time. I don't know about the receivers. You're right. We only see.
Yeah, I think Sutton has a great matchup. He's been hot as fire, so you stay with him. And then Waddle, same thing as Mostert, great matchup. And those two should definitely. I mean, Waddle definitely hits his floor of probably 6 for 80 easily, and you get lucky with a touchdown. So be it. Otherwise, he's your wide receiver too. And then Mostert's been punching in almost every single game, and this is a great matchup for that. I think they roll Vegas pretty well.
Hey, Swanson, you want to add him to Debo? You see a little Waddle today?
I would rather go with. I'll write down Mostert as my touchdown scorer there.
You're gonna put Mostert in?
Yeah, he's got 13 on the year, bro. Woof.
Does he really have 13?
Total, yeah.
And Devin Achane is still the wide receiver 10, and he hasn't played in 5 weeks.
Yes. I might add that to any time. We'll go over him at the end.
Yeah, man.
Right. Yeah, we'll see what happens there. All right, but I'm on board with that. So we're going Sutton, Waddle, Mostert.
Yes, sir.
Yep, with Jacobs, Eckler as your RBs already. You're in
playing against
shape.
Zach. I hope I'm not playing against him.
I thought the same thing, but I have
no. I have Mostert.
Yeah, I have Eckler. That's why.
If you're playing against me today in Dynasty, good luck.
No, sir. I'll pass on that.
I'm not sure.
I beat the only unbeaten team.
I love that. He ran the table last year and was totally undefeated, and then I caught him in the final. But you got him early.
I got him by a point.
You got him early. Maybe if I can get
on a bye week.
If I can get him week 13, there's a scenario where he doesn't have the 1 seed, and one of us could take it from him.
Oh, I like that. I like those odds.
Because we're both 7-3.
And he just lost Mark Andrews.
Are we both 7-3?
I'm 8-2, brother.
Well, I'm right behind you then. I gotta catch up.
You gotta catch up.
It's not
stay in the loop. Sorry.
Oh, in Dynasty? Oh, in Dynasty or in
no, Prime? Dynasty, you're alive.
Oh, Dynasty, I'm alive. I thought we were
talking okay, about cool.
Prime. So Evan Gettleman got offered a trade here where he receives Josh Allen and Nico and gives up CD and Love.
Woof.
So he just lost Burrow. He's 5-5. Can't use Allen this week, and he still has a bye. It's true. Is it worth losing CD? Wow, for Josh Allen. No,
CD's so on fire right now, dude. He's going to be the wide receiver.
No, if it's not a super flex, then no. If it's a single QB, no. I'm staying with CD. He's going to be a league winner this year. It looks like, except for Juan's team. And I mean, Jordan Love is hit or miss. I mean, you probably want another quarterback, but
if it's a 1 QB,
have you guys noticed?
CD. There's got to be somebody out there you can pick up.
Have you guys noticed that Josh Allen does this thing where he plays to his competition? If he plays Patrick Mahomes, he plays like Patrick Mahomes.
Sure enough.
If he plays Zach Wilson, he plays like Zach Wilson.
That's a fair assessment.
Very
It's
fair.
a really weird thing to
Very
see.
fair. He's one of the few quarterbacks that actually does that. You would think it would happen more often, but you're right. He is one of the only.
I don't know if it's actually him and more Sean McDermott.
Yeah, McDermott's calling the defense though. It was Ken Dorsey until this week, and now Joe
Until
Brady's
this
taking
week.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like
Maybe
we don't know
something
what we're gonna
changes.
see. Maybe
Huh.
he fixes it. Oh, they also cut their fullback. I think they're gonna go more to like let's spread them out and play the way that LSU championship team that Joe Brady managed to the greatest college season we've ever seen. And then they just start going 3-4 wide all the time and just spread it out and say, come on, I dare you to beat this. I got 3 studs outside. I got James Cook that can run the ball, and I got this running mobile quarterback, giant mountain of a man quarterback. Like they might be something scary coming down the stretch if they get it right.
Mm-hmm. I can see that happening too.
But I'm still keeping CeeDee Lamb in this scenario.
Yeah, I'm keeping CeeDee for sure. Dame
Welcome
Roche.
back, Dame.
Hey, Dame.
Is that
Welcome
Dame
back,
Roche?
Dame.
Yeah,
That's
that
Dame
is same
right there.
picture. He just
What?
changed his took his last name off of there. Maybe he's different login.
Maybe.
Holla.
Love it. Good morning. What's going on? We're doing well. Hope you are too.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. First one of the day. Who should I start? Devon A. Chain or Rashad
Here
White?
it comes. Here
Here it comes.
There it is.
James
Devon
Conner.
Achane.
You have to play that upside.
You got to play A-Chan. I'm not living in the world where I keep A-Chan on the bench.
And it's a fair enough tilt, but you're playing the 49ers
It's
with
more
Rashad
than
White. So
fair.
just to expound on it,
Yeah.
Rashad White's going to have a tough matchup. Fred Warner's flying all over the place. That defense is crazy. I won no part of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers today, maybe outside of Mike Evans.
All right. Aaron Jones got in a limited practice. I don't know if there's an update on that. I'm just checking on that real quick.
I think he
all right, so
plays.
he's good. His designation's gone.
Yeah.
All right. So Aaron Jones against the Chargers.
I don't like that Connor got no targets last week. Like 0 involvement in the passing game. Like they could fix that today and give him 3 or 4 targets and use him a little bit more, but I don't
think
really
he's
like
just
that.
working his way back in. I mean, he saw 63% of the snaps.
He did.
Yeah.
You would think at least one time we're doing a little screen or we're doing a swing pass or a dump off, something.
Mhm.
But I guess Kyler's back, so there's no more dump offs. He's just taking off and running, right?
Houston's given up the 4th most rushing touchdowns on the season.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know if that sways me one way or the other. But
Are they going to be able to move the ball consistently? Is my fear, and can they get them in a position to score a touchdown? Because they will go to him on the goal line. They will.
I think they will. I think honestly, the Kyler and the Hollywood Brown and Kyler Murray, that hookup is coming back. Brown's average depth of target was 20.7 yards last week for each ball that was thrown to him.
That's dope.
I think the hookup is coming back. And McBride, Ertz is back. There's someone else there with the hands, and McBride is McBride, man. He's even with Ertz back, McBride is still going to be a factor in this game. So I think they'll find ways to drive down the field. I think Kyler's going to do it with his legs. Now, on the other side of that coin, Aaron Jones against the Chargers, you kind of like that too.
I think that offense stalls a little bit more. I'm liking Connor.
I think so, man. If I had to tell one way, it's just Aaron Jones, the injury thing, too many carries for AJ Dillon. Love stinks on ice. Give me Connor.
You think about it this way, Arizona, they wouldn't have brought Kyler back this year if they weren't trying to win something. I think Gannon, the head coach,
wants to save his job.
Yeah,
bro.
he wants to save his job in year 1. I think he does have a good plan. He's just, new to the game. I think Connor gets a lot of work today against Houston. They want to try to control the clock. And he's going to get work in the pass game too, because that's part of his MO.
The Cardinals cut what was it, Steve Wilkes? They gave him 1 year and then he was done. Kingsbury got a 2-year run and then he's done. Like they're quick to pull the trigger.
I mean, for sure.
They're
dude.
quick.
I mean,
man.
they just
Quick
got rid of their GM and their head
A
coach
revolving
last year.
door. Yes, sir.
I mean,
Mr.
you can add it to this that Amari DiMarcado is out today and Keontae Ingram was like a non-factor when he wasn't there. So James Conner, full workload against a good matchup. Lock it in.
Cool. And then just on the Trey McBride conversation, is Trey McBride a good option?
Absolutely.
Yes, for sure. And Eagles defense or Seahawks defense?
Ooh, defense question.
I don't think we can do the Eagles. I know they haven't been the same, the Chiefs, but it's Monday
against
night.
the Rams. The Rams have beat the Rams have beat the Seahawks so many times.
Right, but who's going to give you more turnover? Who's going to give you more sacks and turnovers? Which it's the Rams. It's Stafford and the Rams. Stafford's going to give you one. and they have two really good corners on that Seahawks defense. You could see us. What was the Super Bowl last year, Mr. Swanson? I'm sorry to bring back bad memories.
You can Google it.
So it was in the 30s, right? So like expect high scoring. It's probably one of the biggest lines of the week. And even though both defenses are playing better, I feel like more turnovers are possible to come from the Rams. I think Stafford turns the ball over them more than Mahomes, and that gives me the difference.
Maybe the Jaguars defense today.
Oh,
see if they're
I was
available.
gonna say, if you're just out there picking up defense,
I mean,
yeah, there's a few.
Yeah,
You could probably pick up the Jags defense. That's a good one.
Jags defense has a good matchup today. They're only
So right there.
42% owned in leagues.
Mm.
Seahawks is a decent one. They are the 12th best defense on the year.
You know who's playing surprisingly well, and Dobbs turns the ball over? The Broncos defense, dude.
The Broncos defense.
Oh
we
yeah,
can talk
they're a
about.
sleeper.
Yeah, they've been
It's
playing
crazy.
really
Lights
well,
out, yeah.
and you could probably pick them up for free and start them over the Eagles D and the Seahawks D.
Yeah, only owning 16% of leagues.
Yeah.
I think you can go out there and try to get Denver.
Yeah, Van Joseph got them turned around. They're playing a lot different. in
But here's
last
the
4
bigger
games.
question: would you want to drop Eagles or Seahawks for Denver?
I would.
I
I'd
don't
drop the
mind.
Seahawks
Yeah, I would drop
and
the
keep
Seahawks.
the Eagles for the stretch run.
Yeah,
I would keep the Eagles for the stretch and then drop
You
the
need the
Seahawks.
Eagles because they're
Pick
going to
up
get sacks and
Denver.
all that. They're going to be a problem. I just don't want them this week against.
for all intents and
Mahomes.
purposes, if you don't have that Osh and Dame, I'm going to stick with the Eagles defense here.
I'm going to lose that tilt because I'm going to go to the Seahawks. And Mr. Swanson
It's
has
fair
faith
enough.
in his team. I know he does.
Fair enough.
They
No,
do
I
get
have-
sacks.
I think they
do
get
get
a
sacks.
lot of sacks.
and
I
Mahomes
I
turns it
think
over
it's
a
a
little.
closer game than everybody. The Super Bowl.
It was a close game.
It was a
Great.
close game.
This is going to be a close game. This
Yeah.
is
I
going
mean, it's
to be.
still going to be
I'm just
points.
scared.
I
but
But
think
it's
it's going
gonna
to be
be
like
points.
31-28.
I'm scared. It's
Someone.
I'm scared it's 17-13.
That's what I'm saying.
The way they've been playing lately, and the Chiefs look a little stagnant. Nobody's like none of that. Those receivers. You thought one of them.
All
would
right,
come
I'll roll
out.
with you. I'll pick the Seahawks.
Okay.
I think the Seahawks have a better chance to get you points where
Who'd they just pick up? They
I
just
just-
got Leonard Williams.
Can't you just see a Tariq Woolen pick 6 and he's just walking down the end zone because Matt Stafford did it again?
They picked up
That's
Leonard
what I'm
Williams from the
saying.
Giants.
They did.
He's
Yeah.
playing today.
Yeah, it shores up the defensive line. They still
Second
have Bobby
week in
Wagner. They
the-
still
in
have
the
Jamal Adams. They
defense.
still have they
Yeah.
still have good corners. I can
I
just see
think if
Tariq Woolen.
Hutchinson
just-
gets off and gets in Stafford's face, I think Stafford freaks out and he doesn't
I
want
hope
to get hurt
so.
again.
coming back from injury, I feel like he turns the ball over.
Yeah,
At least once. Maybe a pick six.
And
That'd
Trey
be nice.
McBride is a good option. Yeah.
Oh, for
Mr.
sure.
Swanson alluded to earlier that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trey
McBride stuff.
McBride over half the field easily.
Yeah.
for sure. Good morning, Giuseppe. What's going on?
Giuseppe,
Well,
como
first-
Quarterback tilt of the day: Gino or Russ, and Madison or Myers in half-point PPR. Madison's status.
is questionable, but he's going to
Questionable.
play.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would put him over Myers. I'm not trusting Myers
Mm-hmm,
with Aiden O'Connell there. Gino or Russ? That's a better question.
Russ still hasn't hit 200 yards. This will be 5 weeks without hitting 200 yards.
Really?
Can he do it against the Vikings though?
Uh-huh.
Can this be the week finally?
He
we
should
see
have
a
been
little-
able to do it
a little
last
Jerry
week
Jeudy
against.
long touchdown to help those stats. I don't know. I might have to go Gino, bro.
You thought you would see one from Judy against the Bills last week. He was targeted 3 times.
That's terrible. You know what? Like that makes me almost mad. Like, why are you having weapons like this and you target them 3 times? Like, I would have thrown
There's
him
been
at
a
least
lot of
3
that
bubble.
this year.
I'm throwing 3 bubble screens minimum if I can't throw 3 slants, and if I can't throw 3 posts or digs or anything else, like I gotta use a weapon like Judy somewhere somehow.
You're right. There's teams this year that know how to use their weapons.
For those
and
short
teams win.
slants in the middle of the field.
Okay, give me anything though, but give me more than 3 targets, my dude. Like, what are we doing? What kind of football are we playing?
Hey, he's playing open man.
Yeah, Gino.
It's Gino.
And then we're going Jacoby Myers against the Dolphins.
I want to bring.
No, I'm
something
going.
up.
I'm going.
Hold
Madison.
on.
Is
I
he
want to
playing?
talk this out for a
Yeah.
second.
He's playing. He got cleared yesterday.
All right.
Well, you might know this. Well, you guys both might know this. How much has changed with the Lions defense from week 1 until right now?
A ton.
A ton.
Yeah, a ton. Because what happens is like a kid like Brian Branch who came in from Alabama, like he's such a difference maker, but he's one of those safeties that you can use anywhere. They'll line him up at the slot, they'll line him up at strong and at free safety. It doesn't matter. He's almost like a linebacker, but he still needed to grow. Hutchinson's in his second year. Like he's just starting to come into his own. Like he's getting to the quarterback, but not quite getting the sacks. But that defense has grown a ton.
Okay.
Yeah, and their perimeter defense.
Alex Anzalone is playing so well at linebacker. Jack
you're talking
Campbell.
about Detroit.
The Lions. Yeah, and Jack Campbell, like he's everywhere. So like it's a growing defense that eventually, under Aaron Glenn's guidance, like that defense is going to be a problem.
Chicago's going to have a problem today.
Follow-up question to that: how much has changed with the Rams defense since week 1?
Since week 1?
Since week 1.
I'm getting somewhere. Okay.
Yeah.
So week 1, Geno Smith went 26 attempts, 16 completed passes for 112 yards and no touchdowns. Week 1 against the Rams.
Woof.
Now,
yeah, so we're starting.
Stafford threw for over 330 yards against the Seahawks defense.
Wow.
So
I think this game goes back and forth. It's not going to be tight.
I'm going back to this.
It's going to be tight.
He's going back over here.
I'm going back here because now that I'm talking about the Geno thing, now I'm talking about like the last time that Stafford met the Seahawks this season.
I mean, I want to say that the Seahawks got better throughout the year. They did pick up some,
for sure.
Also,
okay. All right, so let's keep
they got rookies falling
out
out too at the cornerback position and everything, and people that are growing. And they didn't have Jamal Adams in week 1. I know that, so that's different. It was Bobby Wagner's first game back with the Seahawks defense. That's different, and they didn't have Leonard Williams, who they just got from the Giants. So it is a different defense that Matt Stafford's going to go up against today. Okay, so I guess that would be the difference: is health and new additions to the team.
Yeah, give me Geno. It's close though,
but he's referring to the tilt before where we were trying to pick a defense.
Also,
well, I mean, Russell Wilson has been scoring more fantasy points than Geno. I think you can. Wow, it's close.
Yeah, hit him with it. Hit him with it. Hit him with it.
Early?
Yeah, bro. Early.
Damn.
Yeah, we're going back and forth. We're talking about old tilts.
Tilt of the week. Early and often here at the Fantasy Football Sunday Tilt. This is the Tilt of the Week. We're starting out fresh and clean with Geno or Russ. I'm going Russ here.
Yeah.
Now, and my thinking is Minnesota will keep up with Denver.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The game will have to go back and forth. And in the same thought, the Seattle Rams game is very similar, and the tiebreaker for me is the fact that Russ has been scoring more average fantasy points per game than Geno Smith, about 3 full fantasy points more. So I'm gonna go with Russ.
All right, so I'm gonna check back with Mr. Swanson before I make a determination here. Like you're saying that Geno had 112 yards in that first game they played the Rams, correct?
Geno had 112 yards, yes.
Right. And Russ is going up against the Vikings defense, which is surprisingly a lot better than people think, and has been coming along, and Brian Flores brings the house and all that. So there's a tough decision to make because I don't want to pick Russ, but I think I have to agree with the chef and go with Russ.
Yeah, I think so too.
Just because Geno didn't put up the numbers last time, Aaron Donald's a problem. Wasn't that the game that he said,
yeah. That was the Aaron Donald. Welcome back to the NFL, Geno Smith.
Yeah. All right. I'll go.
Russ. Yeah. Forgot about that. All right, so that's it.
There you go.
All right, so we're going Madison, and we're going
Russ.
Okay. Man, we had to talk that one out.
Good
yeah, it was good.
Sheesh. Drew Markham, what's going on? Rest of season. Which two would you rather have? Ken Walker and Michael Pittman, or Achane and Hollywood Brown?
Achane and Hollywood Brown.
Yeah.
It's not even a real question. I guess you could. It is a question. It's a valid question. My apologies.
It's definitely valid. Because you got to give that a lot of. Michael Pittman secretly almost leading the world in targets. He's getting the ball. It's just hasn't worked out. It's Gardner Minshew. You don't love it. Charbonnet's eating into Kenneth Walker's touches, and Achane's been so special.
And Seattle has the worst schedule for running backs moving forward.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
It's going to be tough.
The absolute worst, right behind James Cook.
Oh, ouch, that hurts. I'm looking at it now.
And I
Yikes.
mean, even Miami's matchup isn't that great, like going forward, but Devon A-Chain already put in the RB1 spot in some depth charts. So I'm excited about him. Michael Pittman, though, man, that's a great question.
Nah, I'll go H.N. and
No,
Hollywood.
it's
He
H.N.
just
and
got
Hollywood,
Kyler
bro.
back.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's one or the other.
Yeah, it's either that
Well,
tandem
it's
or
which
the other
pair would
tandem.
which pair would you rather
I
have?
would rather have H.N. and Hollywood Brown the rest of the way.
Yeah, give me H.
Yeah, me too.
Brown.
And speaking of running backs, schedules going towards the playoffs here. Nino Pena, what's going on?
What's up, cousin? Juan
Right.
Carlos Pena here saying hi to Nino Pena.
Right? Cuzzo on a show. Would you rather have Rashad White or Breece Hall rest of the season?
Breece Hall.
Breece Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Houston,
Breece
Miami, Washington, week 14, 15, 16.
Yeah.
He's got a championship run built into his schedule.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he's so explosive. Yeah.
That's right. That's built in right there.
Rashad White has a good one too, but
Sure.
it's Breece Hall.
It's Breece Hall.
Word.
All right. And I'm going back up on here to Giuseppe's half point 3 here between, oh no, not again. Monty, Gibbs, White, and Singletary. This is the tough one because
Nah, I'm benching White, and I'm going to start both Detroit guys.
you're
And
gonna
I'm
start
scared.
with Detroit. Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
And Singletary coming off a 30 and 150. Like, I know Damian Pierce is back.
It's Gibbs and Singletary for sure.
Yeah.
Rashad,
And you said you like Monty to score a touchdown. I don't like Rashad White against the 49ers, bro.
yeah, that's a good point. Give me Monty, Gibbs.
It just feels like a goose egg
Singletary.
type game.
That
for him,
that makes
dude.
sense. Yep.
The
That
revenge
makes total
narrative
sense.
plays.
Yeah,
into
play
it.
both Detroit Lions and the Singletary.
I don't know. It's like quietly over the last 6 weeks, the Bears defense, as far as running backs, run D's improved.
Oh, they're getting it right.
I
They're
think
start- they're starting
Montgomery
to figure
and
it out a little bit. The
Gibbs
Bears
can exploit it, but yeah, they're starting to get it
I
right.
just like Monty to fall into the end zone and then Gibbs to get enough.
Fall
work.
in, right? That's
Yeah, that's it.
I did like how last week, because it on the show we said that Monty's going to be the one that gets in the end zone, and then Gibbs would be getting all the targets, and it turned out that it was kind of, Gibbs goes all the way down the field. Montgomery actually was supposed to go out on the goal line. He said, "No, give it to him. He deserves it. He made it down here," which I think is awesome.
That's
and I
dope.
really love the culture that Dan Campbell built out there.
Oh,
Like,
dude,
yeah,
that team is
that
just
team. I was
so
so
awesome.
Lions fan. Yeah.
like
Right?
if I had to pick a second team, it's a toss up between the Lions and the Texans for me right now. I'm really
Why not my Dolphins?
I'm like Lions Dolphins.
Really?
I was gonna say, where's the Dolphins?
because you know
Like,
what? We already have
Hands
one.
up.
I want to open things up a little bit. No, I am really intrigued by
I always root for
quarterback
either one of
CJ
your
Stroud.
teams. Either one of your teams that makes it somewhere that's doing something.
You always do.
jump on the bandwagon.
You always
especially
do.
especially the Eagles. I got a soft spot for the Eagles. So
I got a soft spot for
that's
the
my
Dolphins,
second
man.
team. The Eagles are that's my second team. Sorry, Buddy Ryan, baby. Jerome Brown, Clyde Simmons, Seth Joyner,
Jerome
Byron
Brown.
Evans, baby.
Yeah.
Wes Hopkins, Andre Waters. Like what? Eric
I love
Allen, Mark McMillan.
I love it when we're at full strength, you guys. All right, let's get Zach's quarterback tilt here. Howell or Tua?
That's a good tilt.
Did you guys see Larry Addison wrote in on the show?
No, I
What
did
the hell
not
is that?
see.
Okay, I got him yesterday.
Oh, good.
But we
I was
were
inexposed.
indisposed.
Indisposed.
Inexposed.
No, he was indisposed.
I took
was
some pictures of
inexposed.
myself and sat in a dark room.
I was an
I was
expo.
inexposed.
Exposition.
All right, so here's the thing about Howell. Howell on paper looks great, right? Because you're going up against the Giants, and the Giants are the Giants.
Yep,
I don't
2-8.
gotta say it.
Yep. Yeah. Listen,
Right,
no
okay.
Dory Jackson, secondary's banged up. Yep.
Yeah.
So now, the way I see it, look, Howell's been throwing the ball nonstop. 53 attempts, and then 45, and then 44 last week. This is going to go to a ground. They're going to get up. It's going to go to a ground game. It's going to be Brian Robinson's game. Last time Howell played the Giants too, he was sacked 6 times. They were just sending the house to him. Blitzed on like the 60%
I mean, that's every
of his
game.
dropbacks.
That's
Finished
how
under
Wink
10
Martindale
fantasy
gets done.
points. I don't think – I know that the matchup is there, but I don't think Howell's going to blow the roof off of anything today. I think it's a Brian Robinson game. I think they get up early. I don't think Howell's a bad play, but I'm playing Tua over Howell.
The only thing that my instinct is going to be like Tua, right? It's the Raiders. It's at home. It's 84 degrees. It's going to be a nice day, but it's going to feel like 100 on the Raiders bench. Eventually, that defense is going to wear out. I think, though, the Dolphins should be able to control this game enough where you might not see Tua play the fourth quarter. Like you might see a limited amount of Tua. You might see Mike White late in this game.
Wait a minute.
You might not see Howell play.
McDaniels doesn't pull.
Yeah, he did.
When did he pull?
When we dropped 70 on the Broncos.
Oh, well, 70 points.
Well,
I'm there for it. I'm playing Tua.
But he pulled them at 56, and then Mike threw a bomb to Chosen.
Sorry. 56 points.
We don't think they can do it anymore?
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm just saying, I'd rather start. I think it'll be slightly more. I don't know, man.
I'm going to go with
Tua,
Swanson's scenario here. Because I do believe it. I do believe that they want to get Brian Robinson involved in the run game.
They sure do.
A little bit
no
more
Gibson either.
And there's probably no Gibson. I mean,
but
Brian Robinson's a play today. However,
not playing.
The Giants, it's a divisional matchup. Doesn't matter if they're bottom last or what. They want to play. Yeah. And I think they can score a little bit against Washington. It's tough, but I'm going to go Tua with the upside of the playmakers on that roster. Yeah. We know it's going to happen. You can scratch Tyreek Hill in for a touchdown anytime. I think Devon A-Chain, Mostert, and
okay,
we
can't have all the Dolphins.
We can't be doing all this. We have to narrow this down. We got to be smart.
You know what can help Tua though is the little touch passes and that little stuff they do with it to really a jet sweep, but he just throws it forward instead of a handoff.
Go on.
Yeah, and a guy goes to the
I
house.
mean, can it be better that Tyreek Hill is going to have 100 yards receiving today?
I'm not even sure about that because he might not need to.
I don't know.
It only takes 2 plays
or 3, but I don't think he needs to.
You playing against them or something?
Okay. He just knows.
No, I just
Zach, it's Tua for me, man.
Yeah, I'll go Tua too. Good tilt though, Zach. Sure. That's a tight one.
I'm gonna jump around a little bit here. Chris Genova, what's going on? Goff or Fields in Detroit today, and then Kenneth Walker, the 9th, or Dell in the flex.
KW9.
Yeah,
it's Kenneth Walker.
Because his number is 9.
Yeah, no, he's the 9th.
No, he's the 9th.
He's the 3rd. He's the 2nd.
Kenneth Walker the 8th
or the 3rd.
Kenneth Walker the 8th crawled, so Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth Walker the 3rd cubed.
There it is. You was told there would be no math. Chef, I was told there would be no math. Goff or Fields in Detroit today, and Kenneth Walker or Dell in the flex. It's Dell in the flex for me.
And it's Goff in Detroit.
Yeah, it's Goff and Dell.
It's Goff. Yeah, it's Goff and Dell. Cool. No Noah Brown. Yeah. Let's go.
Dell's the number 1 there, man. It's gonna
be
nice.
Nuts. What's up? Start 1. Achane, Mostert, Singletary. Ooh. Uh-oh. Yeah, uh-oh.
This is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
You see how he's all intrigued? And he's like, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
It's Singletary.
I think
why? Because you don't know which one of the other two is going to go off?
No, I think both of them can go off. I think at least one of them is going to score a touchdown today.
Pierce don't scare you?
I should have made a bigger case for Singletary last week.
Yeah, I'll reiterate that for you, Swan, because Singletary,
50, right?
He went 30. He had a career day. Is he going to duplicate that? No, he's not going to duplicate that. However, Arizona 30th against the run. They could be ran all over. Singletary may have cemented himself for another contract with Houston after the way he ran last week. Especially with Dameon Pierce most likely not playing. He did not practice all week. I believe they marked him out.
He was back at practice on Friday.
He was in a limited fashion.
He has been ruled out.
Yeah, he's been ruled out. So, it's Singletary for all the opportunity in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a great one, D.
You're playing HN.
You want to get these guys in your flex too.
You do. I mean, you're playing HN because you held him on IR and you didn't move him. You didn't drop him. He's been sitting there. You've been waiting for him to come back. So I know that you want to put him in that lineup, but
that shiny new toy, you got it back. You're like,
exactly. You got the toy back. You left the toy at your friend's house and then you finally got it back. But
I mean, that's where I draw the line with Singletary, though, man. He's got all the opportunity in the world. He's going to get a full workload, at least 25 touches in this game.
Oh, he's in my dailies already. So
and he's got no competition in the backfield against a great
matchup today.
Yeah, we have to. For sure, we're going to do.
I already wrote Singletary down.
I already got a lineup. I already got a lineup, and I have it open, ready to go as soon as we get to that point.
All right, I'm going to mark him down as anytime here, and then we're going to move on down to kicks from Mike. What's good, cousin?
What's good?
What's up?
PPR, flex, Mike Evans, or Debo? I know, man. Like they're interchangeable, bro.
Nah, I mean, the only hope the Buccaneers have, like, let's do the narrative thing. The only hope the Bucs have is Mike Evans. Like, that's the only chance that they're gonna have, is to get him to win some on the outside. Baker's gonna YOLO, even against that defense. He's gonna throw the ball up to him.
Mhm.
But Debo is so good, and I don't know though. You know what? Are we saying Lavonte David and Devin White? Like, are they going to be able to keep up with Debo? They're built the same. They're fast. They move sideline to sideline. A lot of his stuff is horizontal, not vertical. I might lean Mike Evans here, bro. I
think
might
I
lean
am
Mike
too.
Evans and garbage
Mike
time,
Evans.
right?
And
Garbage
you know
time.
what?
It's Mike Evans.
It's Mike Evans.
And as good as the San Francisco defense has been,
And
and
that's where you get him.
Their
that's
holes
where
are-
you can get him.
that's
Over
where
the
you get
last
'em.
4 weeks on the perimeter, they are the 7th worst against the wide receiver.
against
I'm sorry.
receivers like him, right?
And
Yeah.
then in the slot, they are fifth worst overall. Giving up
So
the fifth
Godwin,
most.
so Godwin maybe has a little hit today.
I don't think I think Godwin's ceiling has been capped even with the opportunity. So he's like a floor play,
Yeah.
like all the way through for the rest of the season. But
But
Mike Evans
Today for this tilt, I think it is Mike Evans, man.
yeah,
I agree.
I think Tampa Bay is going to have to try to keep up. I think we're going to see a similar matchup to where San Francisco, who was it, the Colts? The Colts came back and beat them,
Did they lose to the Colts
or Cleveland? One of the two.
Cleveland
Yeah,
did.
it was the
Cleveland
Cleveland
did.
game where
Cleveland.
they just
Yeah.
destroyed them through the air, and I think it may happen again. This one's going to be closer than what people think. Give me Mike Evans.
That's a tough one, kicks for Mike.
Yeah, that's a great
What?
tilt. But I
Yeah.
think Debo is also dealing with a lot more competition for
Mhm.
targets.
And Giuseppe's got another win here that was similar to one that we had down here. It's almost exactly the same, except for Dell. So one running back and one flex, Singletary, Achane, or Dell. This is even tougher than the Mostert.
Well,
Adrian
Singletary
Singletary.
and Dell.
yeah, we already did that. Yeah.
Oh wait,
Well,
but you
we
don't want
sorta
to play
did.
2 in the same game?
Why not?
I mean, you can.
Matchup says so. You know,
Yeah, Singletary Dell.
I want to play with Achane. I want to start him. I want to put him in everywhere I can. I'm telling you.
I mean, in this
But-
instance, I mean, Giuseppe, unless it's the same roster that you were talking about before,
No, it's different.
maybe it's a different roster.
Go with the Texans,
you
ride
know,
it,
and
ride
you
it.
have one the one way and the one the other way.
Right.
I've done that sometimes too.
Had your
One
back.
I did
goes
it
this
last
way,
week
one
with
goes the other
Hawkinson,
way.
and it burned me.
I'm going Houston here. I'd rather start Singletary and Dell.
Yeah,
Yeah, Dell's averaging 15.6 a game in fantasy points, 8.3 targets, 77 yards. I mean, that's Tank Dell's getting it done. He's
it's the first
solidified
week
himself
back
in
on
that offense.
Achan, and
Yeah.
Singletary just has a great matchup. And like I said, that's like my boiling point right there with Achan.
Singletary,
Like
that's the
Singletary,
line there.
like I have to draw the line there. I think Singletary is a top 10 back this week.
I agree.
Agree.
Zach plays me in prime this week, and Zach doesn't bring up that league because that doesn't seem fair. That's an integrity move, Zach.
I like that. Yo, he
I
is
love
a man
Zach,
of
man.
integrity, though.
He
Yeah,
is.
I mess
Zach's
with
a
him.
man of
Yeah,
integrity.
for sure.
For sure.
Yo, I'll shout it out to Zach and to everyone else here. Don't you hate when you get a bad trade offer? Like, I just got a dynasty trade
I
offer.
don't want
and
to talk
Listen, I
about
got
bad.
what bad trade offers? I didn't make you none.
No, you didn't. I made
Oh.
a handful of tremendous trade offers to somebody in our league that just kept saying no and then counter him back with ridiculous stuff. Not
Oh, I
selling.
don't. It makes me so mad. I know who you're talking about, and he might be Irish. So
No, it's not. He's not.
no, it
Irish.
wasn't him.
He's not. Not
So-
that I know of.
I just got offered Josh Jacobs for Jalen Waddle.
We're talking
Like,
about the same guy.
it's dynasty. It's dynasty. I don't want Josh
Jay,
Jacobs.
if you're
for
listening, I
Waddle.
want your permission to bring up the trades on this show. I won't do it without your permission, but if you're listening today, Jay, and we got time, I want to bring the show. I want to bring the trades up. I want to talk it through with the Tilt Squad.
I got a trade done. In one league, in my dynasty league. I'll talk about it if you want. I'm going to bring it up
No, we'll
tonight
talk
on the
about
show
it.
Like-
too.
We'll talk about him later. We'll talk
Alright.
about him later.
I
just
got to
wanna-
remember which
I'm
one
not
it
gonna
was.
bring up. I'm not gonna bring up the trade between me and Jay unless he said it's okay. The deadline's over, and Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it's over anyway. It's water under the bridge. And yeah, Zach, we got you. We'll get you on that touchdowns. We're gonna definitely
Yeah.
go over the touchdowns later.
We'll go down.
And we're gonna do some dailies too. We're gonna do some daily lineups and
Mhm.
we're gonna do some anytime scorers today.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're turning into a daily podcast too.
I love it.
All right, so Dynasty already has Mahomes going.
Let's go. Me
So
too.
For
Me
the
too.
super flex here, Fields, Murray, or Howell.
Ooh, Howell?
It's tough, man. I'm playing Fields over Howell.
Really?
Mhm.
I can't.
Week
Where is Howell in the rankings
17.
right now? Top 5 quarterback
What
of the
did they
year?
do against
Isn't he leading the
Detroit?
league
Didn't they
in
play
yards?
them earlier in the season?
last year, he ran for 132 yards against Detroit. Justin Fields did week 17. Week 10, he ran for 147 yards and 2 touchdowns. Threw for 167 and 2 touchdowns. I'm playing Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Brian Branch, Jack Campbell, Alex Anzalone, all new Detroit Lions. It's
Are
a
those
different
sandwiches?
defense.
Okay.
It's a different defense. He's not playing them boys.
Okay.
That's
This
you know
is
what I
why
mean?
we
Like
have you.
it's
This is why
an
you're here.
thank you. It's
Thank
an
you.
improved defense. They are playing way better. First game back from injury. I don't know what that thumb's gonna be like. Yeah, his legs are gonna work for him, and he should be able to run.
It's just a thumb.
If I'm Dan Campbell, I'm spying Brian
Tell that to
Branch
Joe Burrow.
on Justin Fields
Thought
all
it
day
was
long.
just a thumb.
Look for number 32 on the Detroit Lions to be following Justin Fields all over the field today.
Mm.
Look for
Mm.
that shadow treatment to him today.
So
Yeah,
you're
I'm
playing
not
Howell over
sure.
Fields?
Yeah, because Howell's leading the league in yards and he's playing the Giants. I have to, and they need to win. Like I mean, yeah.
All right, so it's a super flex. He's already playing Mahomes. Giuseppe, if you need the home run,
Yeah, then go Fields. The
Then go
upside guy
Fields.
is going to go Fields because if he gets you 100 yards rushing
well,
and he scores a
also,
touchdown on the ground, that's great.
let's talk about Murray too.
Yeah,
Very
Houston.
close. I was
Houston's giving
actually
up the
going
8th
to
highest yards per attempt.
Good dynasty quarterback room though. Good
Hell
job.
yeah. Hell yeah.
in a super flex. Yeah, I like it.
Dude, I'm playing Aiden O'Connell in my super flex, dude.
I'm playing Howell in my super flex league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
mean, sure, but would you play Fields or Murray over Howell this week?
I think actually Murray has the most upside.
Really?
Yeah. I think that Detroit is going to just run over Chicago in the worst way. They're going to run the ball. They're going to keep Justin Fields contained.
Yeah, the game's going to be closer.
And I think their defense is better than what Houston is for Kyler Murray. And
Yeah, sure.
I think the back and forth between Houston and Arizona is actually a little bit more appealing.
I think so too.
Shootout.
I could see a real shootout. The over under is 48. I could see it being like 54 is more of the line.
With the talk that we had about Howell versus the Giants, I mean, that's sticking in my mind more so now that we talked about it. And the matchup between Houston can give up points. It can turn into a shootout to some extent. I think Houston wins the game, yes. But I think Kyler Murray, second week back,
and he keeps it close,
more comfortable, probably gets Hoboken Brown a little bit more involved. I think they're going to go back and forth a little bit, and I think Kyler Murray is going to have a really good day. I'm going to put him over Sam Howell and Justin Fields by a smidge.
I don't think you can go wrong with any of the three.
No, you can't. Like all three are good. That's why we're here.
That's why we have to split these hairs. So
the tilt's real. The hair's real.
I like that tilt a lot.
It's a great tilt. Great QB tilt.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had those options.
Me too. But I still I'm gonna go. We're gonna split. And I say Howell outperforms both.
Wait, I do have those options.
Yo, no Facebook stream. Chad, what's going on? Thank you for that.
Really?
Facebook
Our
stream's
interns out there in the field. I love it. The unpaid intern.
Let's go
again.
Thank you, Chad. I'd like to take this moment too to thank everybody who's here today. We're getting to everybody. We're jumping around. Thank you so much. If it's your first time, please like and subscribe. If you're back, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank
you probably won a ring last year.
A lot of Tilt Squad trophies here. So Chad Anderson, thank you. We got to get that Facebook stream fixed up.
I'm working on it now.
Chef's working on it now, so let's work on the tilt.
You can see that little trophy over there by the chef, behind the chef. That's your boys, the Dynasty champ right here.
That's a hell of a trophy.
Yes, sir. I got an extra one of those too. I've got 2 out of 4.
My man.
Yes, sir.
All right, Chad. He's got one of those tilts. He had one of the tilts of the week last week. Oh yeah, smashed the button for Chad. That's right. All right, so Laporta, Schultz, and Kittle.
He's trying to run it back.
All right, so the question is, do we ride the Kittle wave or still proceed with caution? Are we riding the Schultz wave too? Because I think I might be doing that.
I like the Schultz wave. I like the Laporta wave. And Kittle was the one big play against Jacksonville last week that put him over the top. And that was kind of a broken play. Dude slipped, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how much I love that. They spread the ball around so much down there.
Now the Cardinals are actually sneaky good against tight end for whatever reason. They give up 6.9 on average.
Buda Baker and Xavier Collins.
Okay, that's it. All right. So I feel like Schultz is still in your lineup. He's getting 24% of the target share and 36% of the end zone target share over the past 5 games. There is no Noah Brown.
That might put it over the top for me, but keep going.
All right. So now, and then Laporta. If I could type,
Laporta's a stud, bro, and he's been having.
And he's at home, and Goff is man. He's averaging 15.3 fantasy points at home. Okay, I'll play Laporta.
I'm gonna play Laporta, man.
It's Laporta, Schultz, and Kittle.
Yeah,
give me Laporta.
Yeah,
cool.
It's really close. And again, Chad, great team. You have a good tight end room. You can't really go wrong. Anyone that you start should be okay, but Laporta probably has the best chance of giving you the better game.
Yeah.
Kittle can give you a dud here and there.
Kittle's boom or bust.
Yeah.
Schultz has been more consistent, but with all 3 wide receivers back on field, did we mention Nico Collins in this conversation?
Not yet.
Yeah, he's back. So I think that takes away from Schultz a little bit. Give me Laporta, man. He's just getting like 8-9 targets a game.
Yeah,
cool.
It's ridiculous.
I like that. Giuseppe has Laporta. Right back to Laporta. His quarterbacks are Gino and Russ. So does he trade Kittle for Stroud or Tua straight up to the Mark Andrews owner?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Immediately.
Is that 100%?
Ooh. Rest of the season. You taking Stroud or you taking Tua?
Stroud.
Swanson?
Oh man, I have to look.
I mean, that's a deep question,
dude. Because if you have the ability to do that, like I don't want Gino or Russ. I'd rather have Stroud or Tua. So if I can trade Kittle for him, I'm doing that 100%.
I don't like Tua's schedule.
Give me Stroud.
Me neither. That's what I asked. That's why I asked the question. The Dolphins' schedule is tough going down the stretch. We're gonna go Stroud.
Yeah. Give me Stroud.
Things you never thought you would say in week 11 of this season.
Right, and that's it. It happens. I mean, Stroud's schedule isn't. Well, no.
I don't know if it's schedule proof, bro. Like the way that team plays.
Texans, they played the Jets week 14, Tennessee week 15, and then Cleveland week 16.
Yeah, but he's got Gino and Russ too to fill in those spots. It's not like he's locked in. Stroud.
I'd rather have that than Tua, because Tua's got a couple tough games going down the stretch too.
Yeah. I'm down with that too. Kicks from 14-man league. PPR has Lamar and Andrews. His team is now Lamar, CD, DK, Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry, Swift, Puka Nacua, and San Francisco defense. Am I still in good shape?
Yeah, you're pushing for a title. Look at Derrick Henry's playoff schedule.
Who's his backup tight end?
It doesn't really matter. You can go stream one. You can stream tight end week
in
to
a
week.
14-team league.
Maybe not.
Ouch.
Well, I mean, I don't.
Good question.
That is.
It's a valid question. At least
the trade deadline's here, so now you're stuck. You know what I mean? Like you're already. This is who you got.
Lamar, CD, DK, JT.
You win, dude. Puka. You're not beating that team in week 17.
I mean, you're still in good shape.
Yeah. You're not.
Oh my God! I would go schedule. Oh my God.
Yeah, you see it.
Oh, geez.
Derrick Henry in the playoffs is a serious success.
That is
smash.
Incredible.
Yeah. He's a smash in the playoffs.
Indy, Miami, Houston, Seattle. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness.
The only one that has a better schedule is Austin Eckler.
Yeah.
Maybe Pacheco.
Yeah, but like Henry can win you that thing on his own.
Yeah.
And then you have at CD, Lamar, DK, Jonathan Taylor, Puka. Yeah,
I'm interested to see who's out there for your tight end position.
Yeah.
Like that's
well, chances are if he has Mark Andrews, he did start the season banged up and he's been banged up. So like he's probably got some kind of good backup tight end.
I would hope so.
Situation.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see.
Yeah.
That
would complete the puzzle. But yes, looks like you're still in good shape.
Yep.
Brandon Cooks or Rondale Moore?
Ooh.
For Zach here.
Cooks.
Oh, you're going back in the fire, huh?
Yeah, there's injuries along the
Carolina.
Yeah, Carolina defensive backfield. Like they're banged up. I think Brandon Cooks keeps on cooking. I love Rondale, but I can't. I haven't seen it yet. You're right. That game might be a shootout.
Yeah, give me Cooks.
Yeah, but Cooks
he was targeted 8 times last week.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Kyler likes him. Yeah,
for sure. But you're gonna go. Okay, wait. So
I'm gonna go Cooks for the upside.
I mean, that would be the upside play.
It's
Because
icky either
if
way.
they're really gonna get Pollard going,
This is a DFS question.
I'm still going Cooks.
This
I'm still going to
does
go Cooks. The
sound
ceiling's
like
higher.
yeah, okay, cool.
That's it.
That's
Like,
the upside. Yep.
Yeah, that's a tilting point for me.
Yep. And then Kincaid or Laporta for Kicks from Mike's PPR tight end question. Oof. First time I heard Kincaid today.
Yeah.
Laporta.
Scored in the last 2 or 3.
Yeah, he's playing the Jets though.
Mm-hmm. He is playing the Jets. You're right.
Jets can be
CJ Mosley.
I think we
give
stay
me
with Laporta
Laporta.
though here. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. All right.
If it's DFS, I'm going with Rondale Moore. He's $1,400 cheaper than Brandon Cooks.
Ooh,
Okay.
good call.
If
Thanks.
it's DFS.
$3,300.
And it's
As opposed to
Laporta. It's
47.
Laporta for me against Chicago.
Yep.
So for Eric's, we have to start 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and a flex. Running backs, we got to sit one of these or start 2 of these between Breece Hall, Tony Pollard, DeAndre Swift, and Javonte. Wide receivers.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Wow, right? Garrett, Puka, Devontae need upside because you started Andrews on Thursday. Okay. So if you're going for upside,
give me Devontae as a wide receiver. First of all, I'm going to throw that one in
for
there.
that home run, yeah.
Yeah. I need
You're
that
playing
long touchdown.
Puka today.
Yeah. Now Garrett Wilson banged up. He said he's going to play,
Right.
but banged up. So you give me Puka and Devontae as my 2 wide receivers.
Puka and Devontae as my 2 wide receivers.
Okay.
I really want to play Pollard today, dude.
But
Again, I'd probably play him over.
if we're doing upside, we can start 5 dudes. So if we're going to bench Garrett Wilson, do we start Breece Hall, Pollard, and Swift?
Oh, it's Hall, Pollard, and Swift and Javonte.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you kind of have to play Hall today too, huh?
Yeah. So you don't want to play Hall and Garrett. So we'll play Hall and be safe, right?
I'm playing Hall and Pollard for my running backs. I think they have better games than
All right.
Swift and Javonte.
All right. And I want to play Devontae and Puka as my 2 receivers.
That's fair. Then who do we pick for the flex? Now we get to have Swift, Javonte, or Garrett Wilson.
Right. I say Swift or Garrett. I'll leave Javonte out of it against the Vikings defense, who's starting to get better, starting to get a little bit tougher.
Oh, man. What's the matchup for the Jets, man? It's not really good, is it?
The problem is Zach Wilson. The problem isn't the matchup. The problem is who's throwing the ball. And he's banged up. In all seriousness, like if he's
in all seriousness, I think we play Swift.
Let's play Swift on Monday night because he said he needs a home run. He already lost out with Andrews, right? So he needs a long Swift touchdown or Swift to just ball out. Yeah,
and that's how you gash Kansas City. You gash him in the run
that's
game.
The only way. Yeah, you got to take it when Spagnuolo brings the blitz. You got to hit him, and that's the perfect scheme to be able to beat the Chiefs. Is that?
I think it would be like for me. It's really close, but Swift, Garrett, Javonte.
Yes, Swift, Garrett, Javonte as the final 3.
In that order. Yeah.
So we start Hall, we start Pollard, we start Puka, we start Devontae, and we put Swift in the flex.
Yep. That's about right.
And you definitely put Swift in the flex because he's playing on Monday night. Like Mr. Swanson always says, the last guy starts there. You know what I mean? You put him in the flex. The guy that's playing on Monday night or Sunday night on your team, the guy that plays the latest, you put him in the flex so you have more room to pivot if you need to, if any last minute illness, stomach bug, whatever happens.
Yeah, no, I agree. Justin, what's going on? What's up, Justin, boys? What's up, our unpaid intern in the field? Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, my dude.
He's putting his work in. See how he does that?
Always does that. Yeah, everyone likes this up. He's always recruiting more people for us for the tilt. I love it.
All right, let's here. I know he likes to star these things. I don't know what to do. James Mendez. Let's go back to James Mendez. He goes, "Sup, fellas?
Welcome back.
Full PPR. Mike Evans, Adam Thielen, DK Metcalf, DJ Moore, Hawkinson. I've had Hawkinson all season, but my league doesn't have a mandatory tight end. I think Hawkinson scores more than Metcalf and DJ Moore today easily. Am I picking one of these, James Mendez?
They don't have a mandatory tight end. So I hope we're not picking one of these because there's a few I don't want to bench.
Yeah, let's get back to this one.
Yeah, we'll have to come back to that one.
Because
James, clear that up for us real quick if you could. Are we benching one of these guys? Are you making us pick one out of these 5 dudes? Because Hawkinson's going to eat today, but I think Evans has a sneaky good game.
I think I'd put Hawkinson over Evans.
Yeah.
With JJ still out, yeah.
Yeah, out of all these,
I think Hawkinson's number 1 out of all these
out
guys.
of all these guys, yeah, but I don't want to necessarily bench more than like 2 of them. You know what I mean? Like I don't.
Or you just want to put them in order?
Okay.
Are we only allowed to do one here?
We don't know.
We don't know, so we're just gonna put them in.
We're gonna put them in order.
Hold up, wait. Let me see if he's got one here.
So my order is Hawkinson, Evans, Thielen. No, full PPR. Ooh, let me just check Thielen out real fast.
I can tell you.
He's good. All right.
Yeah, he's fine. Cowboys,
yeah, it might be Hawkinson, Thielen, Evans, Metcalf. Oh no, DJ, Metcalf.
You got Metcalf at the bottom?
Yeah,
No.
maybe Metcalf. Yeah, Metcalf over DJ, maybe.
Yeah.
I would
But I
probably say
don't know if I
Metcalf
could
over
put him over
DJ.
Thielen.
I hate Metcalf.
I would put him 4th, I guess. I would go Hawkinson, Thielen, Evans, Metcalf more.
Okay.
But if you flip more Metcalf, I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. That's the same way I feel about it.
Yeah.
I stepped away for a second. I agree, but
I would give Metcalf the leg up if Tyler Lockett for some reason doesn't play.
Okay.
Okay.
That's something we got to monitor too.
Yeah, that's
No,
a late
Lockett's-
game. We won't know.
Yeah.
I know, but maybe we won't. We won't know. We won't know. Justin, my man, what's going on? Kyler or CJ Stroud? Did you guys hit this one?
No, we did not.
No, we said
All
what's
right,
up
cool.
to Justin, but
We said what's up with the Justin.
Yeah, and Justin's
What's up with the
recruiting
Justin?
people in, yeah.
All right,
What's up
Kyler
with
or
Justin?
Stroud? Same game.
We've been on this one all day.
Man, this is tough. This is the same game too.
I'm not even thinking about it. I'm going Stroud.
Give me Stroud.
Okay. All right. I like it. I don't have to think about it. I'm just gonna go with you guys on that one. Man. So Zach got offered Jacobs for Diggs. Probably the same dynasty.
Well, yeah. It was the boats and hose. If it was boats and hose,
Oh,
this
okay.
guy's just out here throwing Jacobs at people, and he's trying to get why is he trying to get my Waddle? Why is he trying to get his Diggs? Like, relax, bro. Like, nobody's doing that. Who's
So
gonna
maybe
make that
it's
trade?
maybe it's a different league.
No, it's the same one. It's
No,
boats
it's
and
the
hose.
same one?
Jacobs for Diggs in Dynasty?
Yeah, he offered the same guy that I said earlier. Just offered me Jacobs for Waddle. Like, I'm not giving you Waddle in Dynasty, bro. Like,
No,
you're out
not
of
in
your mind.
Dynasty, not Waddle, but
Yeah.
Diggs?
Nah, bro. He still got
No, give me
more
Diggs.
time.
Give me Diggs. Jacobs doesn't have a contract.
Yeah, bro. And running backs are like that, like expendable, and they use them and they beat them into the ground. I don't.
I'm
trust
not
the
dealing with
Raiders.
that
I don't know what the
off-season
Raiders are
anxiety.
doing.
Yeah,
What are the
$20,000
Raiders
every
gonna do?
week.
Like, we're starting Aiden O'Connell, please.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you can probably get so much for more Diggs
Oh,
next
yeah, bro.
year going into the finals. I'm
Mhm.
holding Diggs for at
I'm
least
holding
one more
Diggs.
year.
Yeah, Diggs is
agree.
one of those guys. Like, you're gonna keep him for the rest of your, his career. That's
Mhm.
it.
Bob Dole. Bob
What's up?
Dole. Welcome back. Please
Welcome
pick
back.
2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and 1 flex. Either wide receivers, Tyreek Hill, Cooper Kupp, Tyler Lockett,
Jordan
Addison and
Addison.
Kirk. All right.
I like how he
And
adds
then-
JJ's on IR.
What a squad!
Yeah.
bro.
Crazy.
When he gets
right?
him back in the playoffs, who's beating this team?
Nobody.
Nah, bro.
Henry Mostert, Taylor on a bye, Kamara on a Hurts is his quarterback, and Ingram is his tight end. Sheesh. All right, so your Tyreek Hill's in your lineup. I guess
Indefinitely.
Cup's in your lineup. There's your wide
Yep.
receivers. Mostert and Henry, I guess, have to be your 2 running back plays, right?
Yeah, that's an easy one.
Yep.
Yeah,
The other ones are on a bye, so
yeah. And then
the problem
your
is the flex.
flexes. Yeah, okay. So the problem is flex. Ooh, Kirk, Addison, Lockett.
I like Lockett and Kirk over Addison.
Mm,
I don't know that I like Lockett, and I don't like the uncertainty of that he might not play.
Addison's going to get Patrick Surtain, and he's going to get shadowed.
Give me Christian Kirk.
Christian Kirk has a great matchup.
Give me
he
Christian Kirk.
does. Targeted 11 times last week. I hate Trevor
Lockett's
Lawrence.
got a
though.
good. Lockett's got a good matchup too, dude. and
If
he's
he
trying to get
plays.
targets. Yeah, I think Christian Kirk is probably the safest play for your flex.
All right, so those games are
I
both.
think
Are they
Lockett
both?
might have a little bit more of a ceiling.
Are those
they both
games
4 o'clock?
both later?
I have it right here. Hang on,
Kirk
let's see.
is no. Kirk's 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
And Lockett's later, right?
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Addison.
Yeah, Lockett's
is...
425. Let me check the.
Oh, you could do Addison though. I mean, you could because Addison's not. Oh no, Addison's Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, so you can decide.
You think
if
the Lockett decision would be out by then?
If you love Lockett, then you go with Lockett and forget about Christian Kirk. And then say, if Lockett doesn't play, I'll play Addison.
You know, I just want to say something
There
to
you
the
go.
Seattle Seahawks organization.
Uh-oh.
It's Sunday morning at 11
He
o'clock,
speaks.
and you have not updated your Friday practice. Come on. Get it together, dude. Get the bubble gum out of your mouth and update your injury
West Coast.
report.
You hear that, Raj?
Jackass.
So we're starting an investigation into their injury protocol and
Yeah,
injury
dude. I hope they
designation.
get fined for this crap.
Hey, listen, people got money on this stuff. Like,
Yeah,
you know what
like
I mean?
me.
Like, yeah, but we don't. We play little money.
I have a lot of Lockett right
there's,
now.
There's that mattress king dude who just drops $5-10 million on games all the time. Like that dude needs to know whether or not Lockett is playing.
I'm the cot guy. I'm not a mattress guy.
We got sleeping bags.
Sleeping bags. All right. So yeah, that's the plan then, right?
If you
For
really
Bob
like
Dole?
Lockett over Kirk and you want to sit
Cool.
Kirk, you go Lockett and then wait and say maybe Jordan Addison.
I'm gonna say Kirk for the fact that Lockett was banged up. He has a hamstring injury. He could be limited to a certain extent. So
Or
we
reactivate.
know that Kirk is gonna have a good game, a decent game at least. So I'm gonna go with Christian Kirk here.
Mr. Swanson, can you go back to that for 1 second
Mhm.
to that last tilt, please, from
Mhm.
Bob Dole? I
When-
just want to marvel.
When's the last time I took Christian Kirk and what happened?
you bought your wife's out by here right
My
now.
wife buying you
She's
beer
out buying
right
the
now.
all day IPAs right now. In a world where weeks 14 through 17
In a world.
in a world where you're in the playoffs, your quarterback is Jalen Hurts. You're starting Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor,
Like, who are you going up against? that you're
Alvin
worried about?
Kamara, Tyreek Hill, Cooper Kupp, and Justin Jefferson.
Jefferson.
You can't beat that team. Like
Mhm.
no one can beat that team. That's unfair.
It's disgusting.
There's like 6 first-round picks in this team.
Hang on a second. You say that, yet my dynasty team beat the team that has Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase.
He was
Tyreek
injured.
Hill.
Justin Jefferson wasn't there. I'm just saying, if this team is healthy, you can't.
Oh
beat
yeah,
it.
if they're healthy.
No,
Yeah,
Cooper Kupp, Tyreek Hill, and Justin
This
Jefferson
is a championship
alone.
team.
Yeah, with Henry, Jonathan Taylor, and Kamara.
Yeah.
Like you're just gonna have to tilt that week and figure out which one of those is the worst.
Yeah,
option.
it's just
and they're all
roster
top 5
setup
options
from here on out.
It's
dude.
crazy, dude.
It's
That's a nice
disgusting.
Congratulations on a monster squad.
It's delicious.
For sure.
What are you talking about?
That's how I would have worded it.
Yeah.
Yep, same way. TS, what's going on?
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Howell or
Tilt
Purdy?
squad.
TS Tilt
Howell.
Squad. Yeah.
Howell.
Mm-mm.
No?
No.
Yes.
No.
Why? He's leading the league in yards. Why not?
Not against the Giants. They're not going to need him. They are not going to need him.
You think
He-
it's
he
that
is
big of a
not
Brian
gonna-
Robinson
It is
day?
going to be that big of a It's against the Giants. They're not going to need him. He's not going to need to throw the rock 40 times today. Purdy's got a good matchup. The Buccaneers are 27th against quarterbacks and 29th against wide receivers. Those are 2 big holes that Brock Purdy's just going to keep filling.
And he
I
is
don't
way better
see-
at home than
He,
he is on the
he
road.
does
He's
have a
better
good
at
point
home.
with the
He's
Sam
so much
Howell
better
thing,
at
and it's
home.
making me really upset that that I have to play him now because the last time he played the Giants, he had 10.4 fantasy points.
Yeah, dude, he didn't hit double-digit points last time he played the Giants. They sent the house on him. He got sacked.
He did
6
throw the
times.
ball 42 times though.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, that was maybe where the
was
Giants still
out there
sort of
slinging
competitive
it.
week 7.
No,
Was
that
it
was week 7. No, they weren't competitive. They haven't been
But-
competitive.
well,
they were
since
still
week 3
trying.
against
Whoa,
Buffalo.
But they still
No,
had
but I mean,
Adoree
they were still
Jackson,
trying,
and they still had certain,
like-
and they still had Leonard Williams, and they still were.
They still had their
decent, like-
quarterback.
yeah,
Who was still
No, they
trying
had the
to
second
be a
quarterback.
quarterback.
no, they were on Tyrod by
Yeah.
that point. Yeah,
Oh, were
Who's
they
coming
really?
back,
Week
by the
7?
way? He's a sneaky
yeah, I
super
guess
flex
so.
pickup if you need a quarterback.
maybe just do that right now.
No,
What do you mean?
I already
You can't put
in
it out
for
there
him.
on the show.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah, dude,
I
you
have
can't- you
0
can't-
fab, so I'm not
yeah.
even gonna try to compete.
All right, so Howell or Purdy here?
I'm gonna go Purdy.
Mhm.
It's a good tilt.
Yeah, I'll take Purdy. Good tilt though, TS.
Good tilt. Very
Right
good
over
tilt. Jumping back up on to Justin, Chuba or Pickens in PPR.
Ooh.
Listen, one of my most fun things that I'm looking forward to today is Denzel Ward against Pickens 1-on-1 on the outside. Like, I'm dying to see that matchup.
What, to see
'Cause
Pickens get shut down?
I don't know, bro. Pickens is Mr. Get Bad
He
when
might
he
be
gets
that
challenged,
special-
dude. Yeah, bro. So you're probably right, and I love Denzel Ward. I want to see it though. Like, I want to witness that little interaction. I want to see him going up against them and challenging them. I expect pass interference. I expect some push off. Somebody gonna get a lucky play. But with all that said,
Give me Chuba.
yeah, give me
Ugh.
Chuba.
It's
God, really?
disgusting.
It's so gross, dude.
It's grody, bro. But
I
you
mean,
gotta
if
take
you're
it.
playing
It's
Pickens,
60-40
all right.
his way.
You know what? I will tilt back with you.
It hurts both ways. Kind of.
And the only
But-
reason why is because Pickens can have a big blow up play that's going to save the day.
I agree.
All right, and that's what you're hoping
the
for.
home
'Cause
run play.
Chuba against Dallas does not look
Doesn't good look.
Doesn't
and
look
he-
good.
no. So yeah, I guess it is Pickens. Pickens for the upside.
Pickens for the upside. Yep.
Yeah.
On the same way.
And it's gonna be fun to watch.
Yep. And James Mendez, PPR, Aaron Jones, Mostert, Warren has a
entertaining.
feeling that Jeff Wilson and HM will take a bunch of snaps from Mostert. Also have Spears and Sanders, but they're desperation plays. This wasn't related to another tilt, but still, is Jeff Wilson, was he banged up? at all?
Irrelevant.
Yeah,
He is not
irrelevant.
taking
Banged up
any
in the sense
snaps
that he's
away
irrelevant.
from-
Okay.
I don't care if he's banged
Even
up
if
or
he's
not.
involved and they're winning late and he gets a series, like where they just bring him out for that series in the third quarter.
Salvon Ahmed is active today too. He could probably have more touches than Jeff Wilson,
Mm.
and I don't think anything happens with Jeff Wilson.
Jeff Wilson, anytime touchdown scorer, put it down because the chef said all that.
Yeah, right. I don't think he
Yeah,
takes away a
right,
bunch of
lady.
snaps. I think the pecking
I'm
order
putting
is
them in.
Mostert and Achan, and then Jeff Wilson, Salvon Ahmed pick up scraps where
Yeah.
need be. Maybe some more in special teams work for Salvon Ahmed. Anyway, PPR, Aaron Jones, Mostert, Warren. I'm gonna go with Mostert here.
Yeah, the end zone. Yeah, the red zone touches, the goal line touches. it's
Yeah,
all
I mean,
Mostert.
he's gonna get you a better game than Aaron Jones or Warren.
Yeah, because Warren's got a tough matchup against Cleveland, so let's not play
Spears
that.
and Sanders. Sanders, you can go ahead and drop. He's droppable by all means. Pick up somebody for your playoff run.
That's so terrible. He's such a good running back, I think, man. Like,
He's not as good as Chuba Hubbard, apparently.
well,
Let's move on down to Kaka Dad.
Kakad.
Kakat?
Kaka Dad. I like that.
Cad.
DK. Kaka Cat. Oh, Kaka
Kakad.
Kaka Dad.
Kakad.
Kaka
Kakad.
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 Is that one of those onomatopoeia things? Or no? What is that?
Might be. Anyway, DK, Metcalf, Waddle, Saquon, or Javante. We got to sit one.
Javante.
Javante.
I know you hate DK. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, no.
Oh, I thought you were going to say DK.
Oh, are you trying to take Saquon out of it?
I'm
Don't
not
do
saying
that.
I'm not saying Saquon.
I'm
Not
gonna
30,
take Saquon
30,
out.
30 touches a game, Saquon? No.
He had
The only
16
thing they have going
touches
for
last
themselves,
game.
Saquon? No.
Yeah, no.
Saquon had 16 touches last game for -5 yards through the air. And ew. Why would the Giants use Saquon Barkley? Why would you risk ruining the only good thing about your team? You're really gonna just
they
keep
don't care
giving the
about
rock
him.
to.
They don't care about him. He's on a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
That's
They're gonna
such a
give him the
shame,
boot.
man.
No, I think
Bring
they're going
him
to follow.
Miami next
They're
year.
going to follow suit with the rest of the league. They're going to chop their expensive running back. They already have to pay Daniel
Okay.
Jones. They're going to
So
go
we're gonna-
out and pick up the best damn quarterback they could find in the draft.
Well, right now you got the number 1 pick, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we're number 2.
Oh, I thought you had the 1.
Once we keep losing, the Bears have the 2nd and like the 3rd pick. or
Whatever the
something like
the Panthers pick. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you can sit Saquon if you want. I'm
not-
okay with
no, I'm
Javante
not-
in there,
I'm not
but
starting Javante over Saquon. If I'm going to sit anybody, I'm sitting DK
yeah, no,
because he's hit or miss. But I'm definitely starting Waddle number 1 out of this whole group.
yeah, that's an easy one.
I go Waddle, Saquon, DK, Javante.
Okay.
Yeah, Javante is the bottom guy for me.
All right. I mean, I still think Javante has an RB2 day.
I think he has an RB3 day.
You're splitting hairs, but yeah, it could be RB2 day, no problem. But I just think Saquon outperforms him.
Okay.
And you got to start the receivers.
Now I'm
first.
curious to see where I had them in my rankings.
I'm excited to see that. Crooked Commish, good morning. What's going on? Need 2 running backs. PPR.
Oh, dude, I got Saquon at 14. I have Javante.
19.
Oh, shit, I have him higher.
I said, see, I knew something with
4 spots. All
4
right.
spots. That's a
All right, I'm
jump.
switching my answer. Sit Barkley.
Sit Barkley.
Sit him.
Sit
I'm
him.
not doing that.
I gotta go because I put time into these rankings, dude.
You gotta go with
and
what
it
you
makes
get.
sense.
Sit Barkley. It does. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Good morning, back to
Gross.
Crooked Commish.
Icky.
We got to start 2 running backs in PPR. Najee Harris, David Montgomery, Khalil Herbert, Kareem Hunt. Do I stick with Harris and Monty?
Yes.
Is Herbert?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes.
I think you do.
I want to wait a week on Herbert.
I do too.
Yep.
And Hunt. I mean, I think it's a Jerome Ford day.
Yeah, and either way against the Steelers, it ain't much of either one of them day. I don't know how great that game's gonna be for them.
Yeah, give me Harris and Monty.
Yeah, they're both guys are more likely to get in the end zone.
Oh, snap. Bob Dole said the same thing. Right under it.
Boy.
Let's go. I
Yeah.
didn't even see that. Oh, hey, here we go. Let's ruin Hyde's day. Ladies and gentlemen, this is
Why?
the part of the show where we get to ruin
H.M.
Hyde's day.
Say champ.
we ruin his day. How?
Yeah, every time. Every time.
We give him wrong advice every
we
time.
I give him wrong advice.
We give him wrong
play,
advice.
Play Kamara today. Hi.
As a collective, somehow, every time we give Hyde advice, we're wrong.
Really?
You're playing Kamara. Yeah, no. He asked me
That's
like in
rare.
person the one day I
weird.
saw him, and he was like, "Yeah,
It's
do
a
I play
running joke
Kamara?"
now.
And I'm like, "No, you sit Kamara." But Kamara's on a bye this week, so play him.
So here's what's gonna happen, Hyde. We're gonna tell you to go H-Chan because we want the upside and we want to play with our shiny new toy.
No.
But I think today is the day that Judy finally gets it right and they make up for the only targeting him 3 times last week.
I think that's wishful thinking. In my opinion,
that you start Judy
no.
because, but no. Listen to me.
Oh, I like where he's
tell
going.
him, we tell Hyde to start Judy, and he
Right.
knows what that means.
That means to do the
Correct.
opposite.
No,
Exactly.
don't say it.
Oh,
You don't say it, but Hyde, start Judy.
I'm gonna put Jerry
Okay.
Judy in all of my dailies if you guys
Yes.
say that you start H-Chan.
Okay, now
I
for
want Jerry
everybody
Jeudy on
else who's
every one of my
listening to
dailies.
this tilt, do not pay attention to when we tilt with Michael Hyde. The rules change.
It's opposite.
So when the Hyde comes in, it's opposite days. So Hyde, start Judy. Let's move on before we confuse more people.
Start aging.
Shut up. Steven, what's going on, Steven Joe? Metcalf or Dell in half PPR? Man,
Dell.
it's Dell for me, baby.
Still.
All right, let's
Dell
move
all
on
day.
up to Rob Davis. Good morning, friend.
welcome in.
What's up, man? Happy Sunday. Need some quarterback help
Sure.
here with the Super Bowl rematch. Who do you go with, Hurts or Mahomes? What a decision to
Wow.
make. God,
Hurts running upside.
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, cool, man. Thank you for
Woof.
making that easy. Woof.
That's
yeah,
I
woof
mean
is
that's
the
the only
word.
You have to.
But that's it
Yeah.
though. That's the answer to the question.
Yeah.
Finstrom, what's going on? Singletary,
tush
Swift,
push.
or Thielen at flex and PPR? Is that an anytime score, by the way? Going back there, do you put
Hurts
you
in
add
for an
Hurts
anytime
into
score?
an
No.
anytime tush push touchdown?
No.
I just give that the leg up on the matchup between him and Mahomes.
All right, so we got Singletary, Swift, or Thielen here at flex.
Singletary.
Yeah.
Okay, Singletary.
Where are we? Like, what world is this?
Ooh.
Devin
I wanna know what
Singletary
it's-
was an afterthought.
I wanna know.
Well, what world is it that Kansas City finally went out and got a defense? You're right.
Doesn't someone?
That's
I mean,
the world
one
we're living in.
running back does it every time this year. Was it Mostert last year, or was it or Jeff Wilson? Somebody last year did something. Maybe it was somebody in San Francisco. But there's
I'm
always
staying
one
in the
running
Flames
back,
with
like a third
Singletary.
string, that just does this and wins you leagues.
Yeah.
A guy that you picked up off the
last
waiver
year,
wire,
yeah.
was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Wild.
It was Connor for me one year against somebody.
Me. Yes. Oh, one time it was what was it? Wait.
Damian Williams.
Jalen Samuels. and
Damian Williams. Oh my God.
Jalen Samuels,
Le'Veon Bell went out.
38, number 38 on the damn Steelers. I had Connor all year. He picks up the backup Jalen Samuels. He gets 13 catches. What running back gets 13 catches?
Unbelievable.
Jalen Samuels in the final against me. Thank you very much. And that's another trophy I lost because of Jalen Samuels.
Get ready for the upset this year too, bro.
I love your brain.
Uh,
Hyde says, "Love you, boys. I'm just gonna hit the waiver wire."
Camp
Attaboy.
I'm trying to get the
That's the
third
move.
in there.
That's the move. I need my
The move is
first,
to
bro.
drop Achan and Judy and hit the waiver wire.
Yeah.
All right, Sarah Riley, what's going on? Half point
Welcome back,
PPR
welcome back.
as
Love you,
always.
Hod.
Flex here, Tank Dell, Brian Robinson, Aaron Jones, Nakua, or Rashad White. We can only pick one. Starting Ayuk, Adams, Javante, and Mixon. So we have to only start 1.5 PPR flex.
No, take out
Already
Javante.
started.
You're starting Brian Robinson.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, Brian
Okay.
Robinson over Javante.
All right,
And
so
I
that
think
fixes that.
And then I'll take Puka in the flex.
You're gonna take Puka over Dell?
No, give me.
No.
You're playing.
Oh,
Probably
no,
you're playing.
Dell. Yeah.
You might be playing Puka and Dell. Take out Adams and then play both of them,
I don't hate that.
or take out
Oh.
Ayuk.
No, I like Ayuk.
I like Ayuk this today.
Yeah, I don't. I would keep him in there.
But Adams with Aiden O'Connell,
Yeah, and we finally
he's got a good match. Oh no, Jalen
No,
Ramsey's back.
Yeah, we have Jalen Ramsey. We got Xavier Howard. We're at full strength, bro.
I'm
Yeah,
so
I don't
sick of.
trust that.
I'm so sick of doing. Last week I held back against making a case for Devontae Adams. There was a tilt where I wanted to start Singletary over Adams, and I
Yeah.
should have made a bigger case.
Well, let's change it up this week.
Yeah, let's do it. Devontae Adams, sit down. So
Yes.
Sarah, put Nakua in Adams' spot, put Tank Dell in your flex, and then put
Brian
Brian
Robinson
Robinson
over
in for
Javonte.
Javante.
Yep.
Who?
Yeah,
Since you
Robinson,
got-
Robinson
you-
and Dell
you already
are two
had
of my
Mixon,
favorite
so-
starts of the day. Like,
Yeah.
Dell and Robinson are two big starts for me today.
Mm-hmm. Do I have B-Rob down as an anytime yet?
No, but we should.
Yep. I'm gonna make
I
that.
got
Put
it.
him in there, yeah.
I'm gonna make that right here.
Oh, we're gonna have fun.
Yeah, I
that's
can't
not
wait for
anytime.
12 o'clock.
Yeah, from
Yeah,
noon to
right?
1 o'clock. We're gonna be losing our minds.
About
Chef
to
and I
make a
making all these. I already did it.
I'm gonna make a
Put it on my
deposit. I'm
ear.
gonna make a deposit. I'm gonna make a deposit today. Zach.
Just stay away from that that blackjack that they offer on there too.
I don't
Just-
mess with that stuff.
Tell
stay
that to
away.
Hyde. That's Hyde's
I
kryptonite.
don't mess with that stuff.
It was my
Mm-mm.
kryptonite this week.
Oh no, don't do that. Stop doing that. Stop pooping for too long. That's when it
Dude,
happens.
Yeah, that's
I like
Yeah,
putting-
no, don't do that. Hyde
My
goes to the
fa-
bathroom when he comes home and he's in there for 35 minutes. I know what he's doing. He's playing blackjack.
My favorite thing to do is make one of those parlays so big that they don't let me bet $1. Like they
don't
won't
let
let
you
me
bet
do $1. The one day they were like, no, 18 cents is your maximum.
Yeah, you had a max of like
you
18
can
cents or
have
something crazy.
$417,000 for your 18 cents. 18
I would have
cents,
done it.
bro. I did it.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean? I always do them.
course you
Whatever
do
they
it.
let me, whatever they max allow me to bet on one of those crazy parlays, I do it.
I
Why
lost
not?
one for so I lost one for Zach here. I think it was KJ Osborne. Oh, here it is. Osborne or Cooks for Zach.
Cooks.
Osborne.
We're split on that one.
Did we take Cooks earlier?
Yeah,
over...
I'm gonna take Cooks in the matchup against Carolina. I don't like Osborne going up against the Broncos, who are playing much better than they were before.
Yeah,
I don't think
Yeah,
Cooks-
but I think Surtain gets Addison, and I think he has to go somewhere with the ball, and he's just all around
Hawkinson.
besides Hawkinson. I think just
Just give me
Cooks.
Cooks.
I just don't think Dallas is going to have to pass the ball today.
I think they will.
And if they do, they're going to throw it to CD. They're going to throw it to Ferguson. Cooks is like the fifth option in that offense. Osborne probably the third or the fourth. So
They're
you're really
both fourth.
splitting hairs.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
think Cooks is chasing points?
I
at
think
this-
you're
you'd
chasing
like-
points with Cooks. I'm leaning Osborne here. It's icky, dude.
that is an icky tilt, but I'll take Cooks.
Yeah, this one's gross. This puked
I'm
up
gonna
my
go. I'm gonna
Johnny
go
Black.
Cooks just for the ceiling. That maybe after a great week last week, he'll get an extra look or two that'll break away for like 20, 30 yards maybe. I'll take Cook for the upside there over Osborne. In a flex play here from James Mendez, PPR, Laporta, James Cook, or Sutton.
You have to pick one. I like this one. This one's tough.
Damn, what the hell are you starting a tight end over Laporta?
Man, this
These
is
are my
fun.
kind of problems, dude. I like this.
Who you got a tight end over Laporta? Has he got Kelsey?
I've got Hawkinson.
Bills playing Denver last week. Cook. I don't know if I.
And McBride.
I'm
McBride's a
taking.
good play.
I'm gonna
too.
take Cook out of it
Okay, good.
against the Jets. I just wanted Laporta or Sutton is where we're going. And do you ride the hot hand of Sutton? Do you ride the good matchup for Laporta? Like, it's tough. James Mendez, that's a good tilt.
Yeah, it's all about
Laporta-
who's going to actually score some points.
I think Laporta. I just feel safe. I feel like 5 for 50 and a chance at the end zone. I know Sutton's been scoring, but that Minnesota defense is playing better. I don't know.
No, give me. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm
You're
saying
gonna
it.
say Cortland Sutton.
If it's not tight end premium, give me Sutton.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was leaning to. 5th in end zone targets and 9th in red zone targets on the team. I might even be on this. I might even be out for wide receivers. Hold on. My goodness. Give me Sutton.
And you know what? Like, it's almost where I could see James Cook actually having a decent game against the Jets. Very sneaky, I know. But Laporta's just a little bit over him because it's guaranteed. So it's Sutton, Laporta, Cook.
Juan, what do you got? Looks like you got something.
I want to go Laporta, Sutton, Cook, but I'll go with you guys. Sutton, Laporta, Cook. But I want to play a little game.
Okay. Sure, I like games.
You like games, right? So Cortland, Sutton, or D Hop?
Sutton. Hi, Allie.
You could say hi.
Oh, you want to go say hi, DJ?
Oh, we got a guest appearance. Are you kidding?
Come
over here.
Go.
Come here. Come here, buddy. You got the cave on the
So he said Sutton, Laporta, James Cook.
You're
Sutton.
a star.
And we're going to go Sutton. What's
Look
up,
at you on the
AJ?
TV.
Hey,
Oh,
you say hello, everybody?
oh man.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, AJ.
My man.
What do you say today? Go Giants?
Go Giants.
Oh, no.
Go Big Blue.
Oh, no.
You're on the TV. Look at you right
The
there.
poor
It's too
guy.
cute.
He is, man.
Yeah. You see yourself?
Hey.
Don't worry. You'll be sitting in this chair soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Future
I'm filling out
fantasy
that chair
analyst
nicely.
right here.
Yeah.
Loves his football.
Yeah.
Wonder where he gets that from.
Dad.
The dogs.
We got injuries coming up soon.
Yeah, injuries
We're
are definitely
almost
going to be coming up soon.
Couple minutes.
A long one
Wanna
up
go
here I
to
wanted to
Monday?
get to. All right, Jim Rambo, welcome back. Coolest name in fantasy football.
Yes, sir.
Damn right it
Oh,
is.
man. Sorry about the Facebook feed. We had to get that back up. A shout out to Chad Anderson for us getting
Is it working now? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh
up
yeah,
now.
Jim's on there.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
So,
made sure
very
that
nice.
we
trying to
got that
position
back up.
for a playoff spot here for the flex, half point PPR. DK Metcalf, Rondale Moore, or Curtis Samuel, and then for running back, Mostert or Aaron Jones. In the other league, flex full point PPR, Jahan Dotson, Curtis Samuel, or Cooks. You have a Thanksgiving. Have a great Thanksgiving.
You have a great Thanksgiving too.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Gobble gobble.
That's
I
good.
can't wait for some leftovers next week.
Trying to position for a
Sunday.
playoff spot.
There might
Half
be
point
some leftovers over
PPR.
here.
You had me worried for a big week for me this week.
Half point PPR. DK, Rondale Moore, or Samuel.
Half point. Give me DK.
DK.
Okay. And then for running back, Mostert or Jones.
Mostert.
Mostert. In the other league, full point PPR, Dotson, Samuel, or Cooks.
Dotson.
Dotson's laid you 2 goose eggs.
Wait
right
a minute.
in the last 5 games, he's had 2 complete goose eggs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
But
I'm
he
taking that
hasn't
back.
played the Giants.
Yeah, I mean, if
Shouldn't matter.
he should have had a game last week.
He should have.
But I mean, yeah, if you go in the last 5 weeks, yeah. I mean, otherwise, in the last 4 weeks, the last time he played the Giants, he went 5 for 43, which I'm not mad at, on 8 targets. Add you.
Oh, I like that.
And then he backed it up with 10 targets against Philly, 8 against New England of all teams, and scored a touchdown. Last week, yeah, he laid you a goose egg against Seattle. He just wasn't the guy to get it done. However, I think he can get it done against the Giants today.
He's going to have to do it early.
I don't think Brandon Cooks is involved at all, personally. And Curtis Samuel's coming off an injury. I like Jahan Dotson out of these 3 players. I don't like playing any of them, but if I had to pick one, it would be Jahan Dotson for the matchup.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Yeah. All right. I'll do that too.
I just
I'm
wanted
gonna
to
check.
talk it out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll do it for the matchup.
And happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. George Cook, what's going on? Thank you, everybody, for waiting, too. I know we're stacking up down there, so we're getting to everybody. We're starting to get to them now. Like and subscribe if you like the show. Thank you
Yes,
so
sir.
much. George Cook,
Welcome
half
in,
point
welcome in.
PPR. Bench 1. Dell, Ayuk, Jones, Williams, leaning Ayuk for the bench.
No, I kind of like Ayuk today.
Yeah, I think I do too. Well, you're starting Dill. You're starting Aaron Jones.
Am I?
Am I?
Well, because I like the matchup against that's the Chargers matchup, right?
You mean
Right.
you're starting Aaron Jones?
I don't have
If
him
you're only
anywhere.
benching one, I mean, I think I benched Javante.
Yeah, it's Javante.
Okay.
Sit one.
Yeah, I'll
It's
bench Javante.
Javante.
Mhm.
Half point. Yeah.
Mhm.
You're hoping Aaron Jones gets in the end zone,
Yeah,
which he
yeah.
could.
For half point,
He could.
which he could.
Yeah, it's a good matchup against LA.
It is. And TS Brian Robinson or H-Chan and PPR. Browns or Bills D, and then pick 2 for wide receivers. Okay.
Whoa, only one?
My goodness.
I'll go Brian Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
I
I want to start H-Chan
Yeah,
everywhere I can start him,
one
but I
too,
don't
man.
want to start him over Brian Robinson. That's kind of like we said. The Singletary was the line, and I'm starting Brian Robinson over Singletary. So if that's where the line was, then
yeah.
that means that we're starting Robinson. Browns or Bills D?
Browns,
You sure about that?
100%.
Against the Bills against the Jets?
The Bills are decimated completely, man, on defense.
Give me the Browns D.
Yeah, they're more likely to create turnovers.
I guess you're right. You're right. I'm thinking
different.
too much about it.
Yeah,
And then we got to bench one wide receiver between Waddle, Wilson, or Ayuk. The Garrett Wilson variety, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
we'll go Waddle and Ayuk.
Yeah. Waddle Ayuk.
Mhm.
Both 10
Yeah,
today.
And then
Ooh,
try to
H-Chan,
let us know
so-
who's in your
so-
flex,
so
so
no,
we can.
no,
Yeah,
it's
is there any way
tempting,
that
but
we
don't
can
do
work in TS? Let us know if there's any way that we
No,
can
yeah,
possibly
Brian
work
Robinson.
HN in there. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I got to go back up to Justin's here for Fields or Russell Wilson.
That's a good one
Oh,
too.
it is. I think it is a good one, but I'm gonna go Fields.
yeah.
Or not? Yeah. Okay. All right. Damn it. I'm going Fields.
Fields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Njoku or Conklin.
Conklin.
I like Conklin tonight, especially if Garrett Wilson's not playing.
Yeah, dude. Dorian Thompson Robinson.
Oh yeah. No. Okay.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's what I needed.
It's Conklin. He's
no.
been on
No,
fire.
no.
Thanks, guys. I'm
No.
starting Dorian Thompson Robinson in the league, so thanks for that.
Dude, I just
Curse.
did something by accident.
What'd you do?
I don't know. I went to go click a comment and I accidentally banned Justin.
No, don't do it. We need Justin.
Bro, how do you undo that?
No, undo it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll figure it out.
Okay. It's
We
it
need
got, like
Justin.
locked up for a second and I clicked and I tried to like unclick by going like this. Justin, I'm so sorry.
I gotta figure it out. Just keep rolling.
Justin was banned and their comments were removed. I don't want to do that.
Oh, so it's in comments.
Yeah, it's in the comments thing. Settings. All right, we'll figure this. Guest.
I'll figure it out.
All right. All right, we'll get that fixed. All right, so moving up here, we're gonna go to Matt McCoy. Good morning. We need 2 running backs start here. Mostert, Jones, Brees Hall, Saquon Barkley, Isaiah Pacheco, Alexander Madison. All right, so we got to start. Need 2 running backs. Bench Barkley. How is this happening? You start Mostert.
And Brees.
You start Brees.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great squad, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice. Trade some of those.
Mm.
Dude, trade some of those. You don't need all of those for the run. Find out
Speaking
the best
of
schedules and trade them.
Yeah. Speaking of trades, quick commish deadline trade that went down was Ramondre Stevenson, Pacheco, and Puka for Eckler, Quentin Johnston, and Tajay Spears. Guy who traded Austin is 3-7 and is dead last. Still has H-N and Jacobs.
Did
Guy
he
who
need
traded
wide?
Eckler
No.
is 3-7. I'm 3-7 and have Eckler. I'm still fighting. It's $20
I was
a
gonna
loss in
say.
this
I was
stupid
gonna
league.
say. Yeah, but you can. Yeah, I was gonna say you can fight.
You can
You're
still
still
fight.
alive.
I'm still fighting. I'm 3-7. I'm still
Wait,
fighting
so
back.
he still has Achan and Jacobs, and he gave up Stevenson, Pacheco, and Puka.
And got back
No.
Eckler. Got back Eckler.
The
Oh,
guy
no.
who traded away Austin Eckler is 3-7 and in dead last. So he just got Pacheco and Ramondre and Puka.
Okay.
So that's fine.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's fair either way.
That's fair.
Because HN and
That's
and
fair.
Jacobs,
He wants more players.
yeah.
He probably lost he probably lost somebody important.
Yeah, if he's got Eckler, Jacobs, and Achane, he's good with Ramondre Stevenson in the.
Yeah, I
don't know
would
about
like
the
to know
flex, but
who's on the guy that traded Austin Eckler.
Mhm.
Who's on his wide receiver in his wide receiver room?
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's Justin Jefferson sitting there and he can't play this
Yeah,
week.
but he's bringing
You
him
know,
back.
so that makes a lot of sense.
I don't even want him to play until week 14. I don't even care.
And dude, that's fine. Like, because Eckler, like whoever got the Eckler deal, like Eckler has a great schedule going forward too.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I'm
I
still
think
upset that I
it's an
panned Justin.
it's an okay trade. It's an okay trade. It's a little crooked.
I can't.
I've seen
believe
worse.
You got to get Justin back.
I just said little crooked because
I got to get Justin back. It's
crooked
bothering
commission.
me. It's bothering the hell out of me. I can't believe I did that. I clicked over on the star and then it like hovered for a second. And then somehow there's a button that you
Do you
can
need
like,
a minute?
oh, it's the little 3 stars.
Was he removed from where? YouTube?
He
'Cause we
removed him
can
from the
so
chat.
tell him to come
He
in
Ban
banned
user and
squad.
delete their comments. But there's got to
I
be a
now
way to
ban you to Hoboken, New
undo that,
Jersey.
man.
I'll
God.
get it. Hang on.
All right. I'm just sad. Can't be doing that to people. All right, Chad Anderson. We got a flex one here between Jacoby Myers,
It says
Rashi
no
Rice,
banned guests.
or what?
It says no banned guests.
Well,
Well, it
that's
says
not,
right here, Justin was banned and their comments were removed.
Yeah, it's not cool. It's not cool,
why not?
I'm
Swanson.
not
We
seeing
love
that.
Justin.
Where's
I
that
love
at?
Justin. Justin's like he works with us. He's
I
an
know, he's
unpaid
our
intern.
intern,
He's part of
yes.
our. He's part of the tilt. He's
We
part of
need
the.
him.
He's day one. All right, we got a flex one for Chad here while we're figuring that out.
I
Jacoby,
might not be
Rashi
able to
Rice.
fix it until. All right.
I know. Or DK, starting McLaurin, Garrett Wilson, and Nico. So we got a flex one out of these guys.
Flex one, Jacoby, Rashi, or
Uh,
DK starting.
The right
McLaurin.
answer is probably DK, but I hate it. I mean,
Yeah.
the right answer might be.
It could be
Rashi
Jacoby, man.
Rice?
It could be Rice though. That's the thing.
Maybe. Over DK? No.
No.
Yeah, it's
On Monday
DK,
night.
dude.
It's starting DK.
It's
Mhm.
DK.
You're not getting too
Yeah.
cute.
And that is cute, and that's what we don't do.
No.
Bob Dole pissed off his commissioner with trades at peak performance by players from other trades off the bench, such as Pittman, Pacheco. Yeah, we got some trade talks in here today for sure.
Attaboy.
Mhm.
That's why he got that team. He's explaining to us how he got a juggernaut that has Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, and all that. Like, it's crazy. Derrick Henry. That team was ridiculous.
For sure. All right, so Matt McCoy needs 2 running backs here between Mostert, Jones, Brees Hall, and Barkley, Pacheco, and Madison. Whoa. Hey, now.
Brees and Mostert.
Brees and Mostert. Didn't we just do this? I might have hit it twice.
Nah, because he hasn't said it. I haven't seen Keenan Allen, Diggs, and CD and all that, and Kelsey. We haven't done that.
So we're going Mostert and Hall here,
Yeah.
and then 4 flex spots. DJ Moore, Ayuk, Allen, already starting Diggs and CD Lamb at wide receiver, Kelsey and wow. All right, so he's already starting Diggs and CD Lamb at wide receiver, Kelsey at tight end. 4 flex spots. You start DJ Moore, Ayuk, and Keenan Allen. What is this team? Good
This is
Lord.
crazy too, right?
This
is
is
a crazy team.
insanity. So you got 2 running backs. You got Mostert and Hall. 3 of your 4 flex spots are DJ Moore, Brandon Ayuk, and Keenan Allen. You're already starting Diggs and CD at wide receiver, so you just have to slide one more of those running backs into the flex spot. So give me Aaron Jones to score.
I don't know. All right. I was
Against the
gonna say
Chargers.
give me Saquon.
All right, we have to apologize to Justin real fast. I'm gonna have to add you in after the show's over. Sorry.
Justin, I'm so sorry. That's my bad. Tell me what you want for Christmas.
Got banned for Hoboken, New Jersey. You can still write in through YouTube, maybe?
I can't believe
Maybe.
I did that. Why do they have that button next to the star button? That's crazy. You can put users in timeout too. What is this?
Yeah, I mean, I wish you would have put him in timeout instead of
I
just
didn't.
kicking him off the damn show.
I did. I wish I did too. I'm the worst. All right.
Now we have to pay him.
Now we have to pay him.
Yeah.
Man.
Great.
All right, McCoy. So there you go. You got Mostert. Well, we left off at Jones or Barkley, right? But we're gonna go Jones. Juan.
I'll go Jones.
Sorry, I'm
Barkley.
apologizing to Justin right now on X.
Thank
real
you. Yeah, it's my fault. All right. And Crooked Commission's other league, also PPR, Latavius Murray or Kareem Hunt. I'll go Hunt there.
Hunt.
Yeah.
quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye weeks do suck. Can't wait for them to be over.
DTR's best friend. Hunt.
Johnny B. Good. What's going on?
Johnny be good.
Judy Reed or AJ Dillon in a half PPR. Hmm.
Ooh.
Ah.
I'm gonna pick one of the receivers.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And
It might be
has-
Reed.
I know it might be Reed, but it should be Judy. God,
It should be Judy,
Yeah.
but it might be Reed.
Isn't that disgusting?
it just
Yeah.
it bothers my head.
It's
It
against
doesn't
the
make
Chargers. You
sense.
just have to. Yeah, I mean,
Give me Jaden Reed.
Jaden Reed. I'm starting him in the prime in our league of record.
Give me
Okay.
Jaden Reed, dude. Yeah. He's got the best chance of scoring a touchdown out of
Yeah.
these three guys.
right?
Hey yo,
I-
injury news are starting to trickle in, huh? Jeff Wilson's not even playing today. We were talking about him earlier. So
Told you.
yeah,
Healthy scratch.
yep,
Huh?
he's out.
Deontay Foreman is healthy.
Oh.
Keenan Allen is healthy.
I
Good.
knew Keenan Allen was going to play.
Gibson is
Yeah,
out.
he said he was playing.
Knew that was going to happen.
There's big Brian Robinson Day, yes sir.
Zay
Yeah, for
Jones
sure.
is active. Fryermuth is active.
Wow, I wasn't expecting Fryermuth to come back today.
Jair Alexander's
I don't know about
out.
playing him, but Benny Jordan, what's going on?
Where Brooklyn at? 718,
Good morning, full
baby.
PPR. Choose one drop. He has A-Chan on IR. You got to take him
You got to
out.
take him off IR because he's active.
So you got to choose one to drop here.
Sneaky Jalen Guyton.
Wait, and
Sneaky
choose one to
Jalen
drop
Guyton
and
pick up
start.
today.
Jalen Guyton.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sneaky.
Sneaky Jalen Guyton waiver ad. If you
I could
need a
see
deep
that.
flex play
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
with Jair Alexander out on the opposite side
I was gonna say what? Okay, yeah, for sure.
in Green Bay. Yes.
And Allen a little coming off the AC joint, little hobbled. All right, so we got to choose one to drop and choose one to start. Tajay Spears, Noah Brown, Romeo Dobbs, Christian Watson, Quentin Johnston, KJ Osborne. So you get. I guess you have. Okay, so you have to drop one because
Drop
he's moving
one.
A-Chan off of IR.
Christian Watson is droppable.
Look, for somebody
I
who claims
know.
to be Jordan Love's favorite target, what? How? Where? Why?
No,
Last
it's Dobbs is his favorite target. That and the sideline. He likes
That
those.
and the sideline.
He likes-
That's a
Christian
Okay.
Watson hasn't scored over 6 fantasy points in the
Mhm.
last 4 weeks.
no, it's bad. It's real bad. This
I
would
know
be the week to
Johnston
do
has
it.
the opportunity. I'm not dropping him. Dobbs gets all the
wait.
target.
Noah Brown is out. Why can't you put him on the IR and activate A-Chan?
I think he might have to activate A-Chain regardless.
No, I know he does, but then just put Noah Brown in.
Oh
there, 'cause
yeah,
he's out
you could
this week.
probably. Some leagues don't allow you just to have him out on
Yeah,
IR.
you have to be on IR.
They actually have to be on IR. But if that's not the case, then yes, that is the move to make. Juan, you're very
Yeah.
good at that. Otherwise, I'm dropping either Osborne or Watson.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Osborne or Watson.
I think I'm holding on to Noah Brown. He showed promise. I think
holding on
we
to
have a
Brown for
lot
sure.
of games left, and
Yeah.
I think Dobbs is better than Watson and Osborne
sure,
at this point.
for sure.
Johnston has a little bit more upside right now.
Yeah,
Uh,
Palmer's still
with the
out,
longevity
and Mike
of
Williams is
the
out.
wide receiver room in the Chargers with the Chargers there. It's a little scary.
Yeah, I'll keep Johnston, and you're right. It's either
Mhm.
Osborne or Watson. You can drop.
Yeah.
I want to jump down to Jim Rambo's here and we going back to the
Are you
tight end.
dropping
So
Watson or are you dropping Osborne?
Osborne.
are we sure about Conklin here? Because if he picks him up, he has to drop Njoku. He has Taysom Hill on a bye.
Oh, so
So
he's
you-
doubling down on his tilt. Did we answer it too fast?
No, I'm
No,
I'm
No.
sure.
It
No,
was
I'm sure about Conklin as far as being a preferred target than Njoku. I just don't. We haven't seen Dorian Thompson play. We haven't seen it.
We saw him one game.
Yeah, but that was
What
thrown
week
into
was
the action.
that?
It wasn't even. It was like week 3 or 4, and it was like
Hmm.
he was thrown into the mix. It wasn't the guy that took the reps the entire week. I feel like you didn't get
It
a
was
fair
week
shake.
4 against Baltimore. Well,
I'd rather have Conklin. I think.
yeah, I think there's some uncertainty, but
If
in
you're gonna
that
get
game,
Taysom Hill back.
in that game, all right. So week 4 against Baltimore, David Njoku with Dorian Thompson Robinson, 7 targets, 6 for 46. Thank you, Jim Rambo, for bringing this back up. I'm gonna look at this. Conklin, what have you done for me lately?
What's that
7
different
for
from me lately?
70,
7 for
6
70.
66.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
With
that's
Garrett
the-
Wilson a little banged up, I think you stay in the Flames with Tyler Conklin. He's just getting
And you're getting Taysom Hill back next week, so it's just a patch job for 1 week, and you got Taysom Hill coming back that you're going to use. Next
yeah,
week.
and you have Dorian Thompson Robinson to deal with for the
Yeah.
rest of the week. I mean, if you have to drop Njoku, that kind of stinks. Let's see about Taysom Hill real fast because you were thinking about that. Like, were you riding him through the playoffs?
Yeah,
He only scored 4 points last week against Minnesota. He's at Atlanta, Detroit,
Yeah, but
Carolina.
look at what he has done, though.
God, no, yeah, you're keeping Taysom.
Yeah,
Sorry,
the rest of the season schedule is good for the Saints, dude.
yeah, it is.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I mean, if you got to drop him, you got to drop him. If I'm wrong,
No,
you're
you're fine.
leaning back on Taysom Hill anyway.
Yeah, either way, you're taking a chance for this week, and then you're going back to Taysom Hill next week. So Conklin for 1 week, give it to me.
Where's the Browns have the easiest.
I mean, they don't really
schedule.
have another target in the passing game.
Yeah, Lazard stinks on ice.
Lazard
Yeah,
stinks on ice.
Yeah, Cobb hasn't played in a while. Like, who are we throwing it to? Michael Carter's not playing
Brees
today.
Hall,
Brees Hall, and Tyler Conklin. That's who you have.
is he a Banacanda?
Woof. We're not going that far.
It's a hard knock life. Dalvin
Yeah.
Cook, maybe.
Maybe, but no, it's Conklin. Yeah,
So you're saying it's okay to drop Njoku
yeah,
If you have to, yeah.
with the playoff schedule?
because you're gonna go Taysom Hill the rest of the way. He's got great matchups.
Oh, yeah.
going down
Okay.
the stretch.
Well, I mean, he's got a way better tight end schedule for the Browns is way better than the tight end.
You know
schedule for
what?
the
I
Saints.
mean, if you're going all the way through it, like, because then he has to hold on to Conklin, Buffalo. All right, today, Miami, Atlanta, Houston, Miami, Washington, Cleveland, all susceptible to the tight end.
yeah, they're all fine.
And you would hope that Aaron Rodgers peeks his neck out towards week 15, 16.
That's all you want for Christmas.
Yeah. So
gonna have to have an awfully long night.
I don't think you get hurt either way, Jim. I really don't. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
I
you're
think
fine.
Njoku gives you a decent game today. I think Conklin gives you possibly a little
Yeah.
bit better of a game. I think they both have decent playoff matches, like playoff schedules for fantasy. But if you're going to stay in the fire with Taysom Hill, after a bad week last week, that's something to consider too. Maybe Njoku and Conklin are better going down the stretch than Taysom Hill is. We don't know in the scenario with Derek Carr. We don't know if Jameis Winston's going to be the
Yeah.
starting quarterback.
Could be.
There's a lot of question marks there, but I would gather that Taysom Hill was probably your go forward tight end. So yeah,
He is. You got to ride with him, especially the more questions that arise down
that's
in
a
New Orleans.
great tilt.
He's going to get more touches. Taysom Hill's going to get more carries as a quarterback and all that gadgetry stuff that they like to do. He'll be more involved. I like Taysom Hill going down the rest of the way.
And you can't even say, I'll pick the one with the man bun because they both have long hair.
Great
Either way,
point.
you're good.
Hashtag analysis. Johnny B. Good, Dylan Chandler. So AJ Dillon, Ty Chandler, or pick up Murray. Oh, I want to know about Addison because if Addison's not playing, I love Ty Chandler.
Yeah.
Denver
welcome, Jim.
struggles against running backs. I know they've been getting better, but they can be beat by very fast.
But yeah, I
running
was going to
backs.
say that's how
Like-
you get them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I might like Chandler here, dude.
Mm-hmm. I do. I wouldn't pick up
Just-
Murray.
You need Dylan to fall in the end zone.
No.
I wouldn't pick up Murray either. Tough matchup against the Jets. He's the obvious number 2. Eventually, they're going to get playoff Lenny involved down the stretch. You're better off picking up Chandler and hoping that he becomes a thing or he becomes a home run hitter.
They might use him because this is the time to use him. They might just be like, this is our time down here.
What?
I think
Dylan?
Goonies
No,
reference,
Chandler.
guys.
Chandler.
This is our time down here.
It's our time down here.
Minnesota?
Mhm.
Madison's
Correct.
playing, dude.
But yeah, but
So is
like,
Aaron Jones.
is that really gonna? He played last week too, and they still gave Chandler 15 opportunities.
You
and
want
he
to put
scored.
Dylan in? Is that what you're thinking about?
Yeah,
Chef?
okay.
I'm
You're gonna
thinking about
put,
Dylan.
okay. So let's talk
Well,
about
you're-
Dylan.
We're hoping he gets in the end zone. Is about it.
That's about it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like him over Murray. Latavius Murray?
Yeah.
I haven't heard that
Murray.
name in years.
No
one's called me that in a long time.
I think Chandler might have Dylan by a smidge.
I would say
It's close.
it's
Super
close, but it's there. right.
It's super close.
How is it 11:50 already? That is insane.
Dylan has 1 touchdown all year. Damn, time did fly by.
Yep.
Yeah, Dylan has, let's not do that.
We
Hunter
did go on
Johnson,
a
Devon
rant or two.
Achan, or let's fly through here. We got still ones to get to. Devon Achan or Jahmyr Gibbs.
Gibbs.
God,
Yes.
It's
yeah,
Gibbs.
no, it's
Gibbs.
Gibbs. It's Gibbs.
Gibbs,
It's
a top
It's
5
Gibbs.
running back this week.
Gibbs.
It's Gibbs. Eric Brewer, what's up? Got to start one. Half point PPR. Hollywood Brown, Najee Harris, Quentin Johnston.
Oh,
Half.
Got to start one. Half point PPR.
You know what? Out of these 3, Hollywood gives me the best chance to score a long touchdown and be involved in a shootout. They're going to have to try to keep up with the Houston Texans. Give me Hollywood Brown. No Hoboken today. He's Hollywood.
he's Hollywood today?
Yeah, I would
Hollywood.
say it's Hollywood. That hookup's gonna happen. We talked about it earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah,
I know it's half point PPR, and if it gets down
Don't
to the
matter.
goal
I want
line,
the
then
yards,
Najee's
and
probably gonna roll in. But I would take the yards
yeah, give me Hoboken.
in the
Brown.
shootout. Yeah, and what we feel like should be.
Oh,
shootout.
update.
Yeah, no,
Michael
no,
Wilson is
7-3.
out. Give me Hoboken Brown.
Let's go.
Okay, there we go. Nicely done. TS is gonna take Wilson out of that previous convo. Flex Waddle or Achan. RB1 is Eckler.
Waddle. Oh,
Today. We're going to see it today. He's going to waddle. I'm telling you.
sure?
He's
I'll
definitely going to
roll
waddle.
with-
Waddle's definitely
Juan
going to waddle
knows.
today.
Juan knows the things.
Uh,
I know you want to play with your shiny new toy, but wait, give it another week. Relax.
Dun, da, da, bum, bum, da, 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 da. Jose Vega. We're moving on.
The chef's still tilting
Chef's
over there.
I know. I'm trying to get him. What's he doing?
give
It's
me
the
Achan.
Raiders. Nope.
He's
Give me
taking
Achan.
Achan.
Give me Achan. Give me
Talk
Achan.
about it.
That's it. No, I don't want to talk about it. We don't have too much time left. It's
Okay.
Achan for me. I'm
Okay.
going for the home run hit.
You're going for the home run hit.
That's
Yep.
Waddle.
I'm gonna follow Juan just because I like that. I like what he's doing with the. What he's doing, a little salmon.
Thank
dance,
God
little
we have
penguin
3 of
dance.
us today. Yep.
Yep. All right, Jose
Tiebreaker.
Vega got to pick 2 running backs and 1 flex, full PPR. Saquon Barkley, no. Devin Singletary, DeAndre Swift, Mike Evans, DeAndre Hopkins.
No.
Singletary and Swift.
Singletary and Swift.
Singletary, Swift for the running backs, and give me Evans for the
And give me
flex.
Evans. Cool.
Yeah.
Goff or Tua?
Goff.
Goff. Yep. Gaff. And Metcalf or Derrick Henry for the flex and full PPR.
King
Henry.
Nicely done, boys.
Mandated.
Very nice. Eric Schaefer, what's up? PPR want to start Rashad White, but would have to sit Barkley. Oh no, Metcalf, McLaurin, or
put-
Waddle.
Sit Barkley. Put Rashad White in.
No. That's where I draw the line.
Oh,
That's
That's
finally.
where I draw the line. Sorry.
Finally.
there's
Where
too
you're
much-
gonna start?
I have too much love for Saquon Barkley. I'm not starting Rashad White against the 49ers. I'm leaving that alone. Give a damn. Not give a damn. But if I can start one of those receivers over there, I'm starting Waddle. Nah, if that's, you know what I mean? So if you can do
So-
that, out of all these players right here, who would you put in your lineup right now?
Nah, it's Barkley over. It's Barkley over Rashad White.
But you don't have to. You can pick one of the receivers.
Yeah, you can pick
Oh.
a receiver.
So you can pick Waddle. I'm taking Waddle over
Yeah.
anybody else here.
I'm
on the
taking
board.
Waddle over.
Yeah.
I would take
McLaurin
Waddle
and
there.
Metcalf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd kind of go in reverse order. Like,
I mean, McLaurin is kind of.
yeah, I'd go Waddle or McLaurin
Yeah.
or then,
Early.
then DK, then Barkley, then Rashad White.
So dude, McLaurin could have a really good game today.
He could.
Early.
He's gonna have. It doesn't matter about the timing with McLaurin. He gets his targets. Doesn't matter how busy the game is. And you have to remember who's calling plays there. Eric Bieniemy is not going to run it into the ground. All right, he's creative.
Yeah.
He likes using his receivers.
He gives him his targets. Yeah. you're
yeah,
right.
and we
And like
saw
you said,
last week 40 attempts.
I was going to
last
say, yeah, Hal
time
threw it
against the
42
Giants.
times. Yeah.
So I don't want to say that it's going to be a full ground pound the ground game.
I just know that there's nobody on the Raiders secondary that's going to be able to cover Tyreek Hill or Jalen Waddle.
Yeah.
It's just, it could be one of those track meet situations. I'm
Yeah,
starting Waddle.
it's Waddle today.
Mhm.
It's Waddle.
Yeah, I agree. Ball glove
Mhm, mhm.
blueprint.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Let's go. Welcome back. Start 3 in PPR league. Achan, Mostert, Brees Hall, or Brian Robinson. So we have to bench 1. Wow, dude.
I might have to. I'm gonna go with it. Oh, you got Mostert and Achan, dude.
I don't want to sit Brian Robinson or Brees Hall today.
I know, but it's close.
I'm not sitting Brian Robinson. I might sit. Oh,
No, you don't want to do that, dude.
don't want to do
I
any
think I'm
of
gonna
it.
sit Brian Rob. Oh,
Brees
you know what?
Hall,
you know what,
week
dude?
one
You
versus
know what?
Buffalo.
Sit Achan in this instance.
There you go.
You already have Mostert.
There
You're going to
he
get
is.
points. Brees Hall's there. He's going to have a smash game. Brian Robinson should have a smash game. He should finish as a top 12 guy. I think Achan just finishes outside the top 15. He's still going to get work. We don't know how much. And I don't want to get to like bench Brees Hall or Brian Robinson against that kind of question mark.
No.
You know, so
Give
yeah,
it a game,
and
man. Just
yeah,
give it a week. I
yeah,
don't want
let's
to
give it a week on
thought
this
out.
one.
That's
Give
well
it a
thought
week
out.
on-
That's well thought out.
Yeah,
That is.
like, dude, I'm not benching.
Most likely to
almost
get double-digit
guaranteed
carries are
points.
the other three guys.
And it's the
most
yeah.
likely to get the red zone touch, the other three guys. I love Achan. I want him to be a thing. I want him to be.
He is a
2K.
thing.
Yeah,
He is a thing. I mean, he's like the 12th ranked running back for the week. But like I said, Brees Hall is in like the top 10. Brian Robinson, he's ranked underneath him, but I think he can have a better game than on paper. So, and you already have Mostert in. So, like, why double dip when you don't have to?
That's too much.
Yeah,
I can't
mean,
bench one of the other two
Okay.
guys.
Yeah, no, you can't. The matchups are just too good this week.
I think that's the best way to go about it. Yeah. Woof. Oh my God, we signed Aaron Nola.
Oh,
Wow.
You re-signed him? Nice.
We signed Nola. 7
job.
years, 172 million.
That's not bad.
Wow.
That's not bad. That's
really
pretty
not
cheap
that
for
bad.
baseball standards, dude. That's really
crazy.
good
I
for
thought he
a
was going to
number
ask
one
for way
pitcher.
more.
Yeah, bro. That's a
Woo.
hometown discount.
My God. All
He
right.
could have
let's
gotten
move on.
210 from somebody else.
That's
30
what
a
I'm
year.
saying. That's what I thought he was like asking more towards up there. All right, Sir Cam Lanes, what's going on? Rank and start to full PPR. Achan, Javonte Williams, and Calvin Ridley.
Woof.
Sit
First two.
Ridley.
Sit Ridley.
Yeah, sit Ridley.
Yeah.
In that order.
Achan, Williams, Ridley.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Eric Schaefer, what's up? PPR want to start Rashad White, but what after we did this?
We did this one, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to start. Maybe I'll just ban you too. I don't know. I'm just out here banning people for no reason.
Nah,
God.
Justin's trying to get back in, bro. He was trying to go in.
Dude,
on
I gave
Twitter, on
Swanson
Facebook.
too
can't
much
believe-
power on the stream.
Way too much
Damn.
power, man. These speaking of power, the day of judgment has
Mondo.
arrived, says Mondo.
Oh, like the foreshadow.
3-7 win. Gotta
Gotta
win out
win.
to make the playoffs. Yep.
Yeah.
Full PPR, need 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and 1 flex. Brees Hall, Raheem Mostert, Devin Singletary, James Conner, Devo Samuel, DeAndre Hopkins, Deontay Johnson.
How is he only 3-7, bro?
A lot of
That's a good
injuries.
team,
Look at these
bro.
teams.
Injuries,
Look at the
man.
teams.
He hasn't listed
Brees
his
was
quarterback.
hurt. Connor was hurt. Hopkins was hurt. Debo was hurt. Deontay was hurt. Nico Collins was hurt. That's why.
QB is
All right.
Stroud and tight end is Schultz. Can't believe I'm considering starting 4 Texans. That is the world, man.
Hey,
We are here.
You might have to, dude. And
All
then
right.
against Arizona, it's not
So
that
he
bad.
needs 2 running backs, 2
Starting
wide receivers,
Singletary.
and 1 flex. I'm definitely starting Brees and Singletary.
Okay. I like that.
Okay.
All right.
And then we're
Um,
going Debo.
For a receiver,
One of the
Debo and Nico.
receivers. You get 2 of them.
yes. Yes.
get 2.
Debo, Nico.
Debo, Nico, and
And
then
he's
you
got
can
the stack with Stroud. I like that.
and then you can
He's got
flex
the 4-way stack, bro.
back
But that,
in Mostert.
that hit hard like the last couple weeks, though. That even having all
And then you flex Mostert.
Mostert over D Hop, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll ride with you.
Cool.
Yeah.
All
The
right.
matchup's
So
too good for Miami.
Yeah.
so Brees, Singletary, flexing Mostert, starting Debo and Nico.
Yep.
Cool.
That's a
Thanks again.
great.
Go
hell-
Texans.
Yo,
Hell
Mondo,
yeah.
man.
He
I hope
should not be
ride with
3-7.
us, dude.
Yo, he should
We
win
will
out.
see you next
See you in the
week.
playoffs, bro.
See you next week on Sunday. I mean,
That's a
you know,
playoff roster.
gonna miss some games on Thanksgiving, man. They got the full thing, and they got a Black Friday game now.
The Jets and the Dolphins. Yeah, we're gonna have the tilts are really gonna be tough on
Yeah,
Sunday.
maybe I talk to you guys after the show.
Mhm. I like it.
I might have a treat for you, Tilt Squad out there.
I like
Stay
it.
tuned. Watch social media.
Ooh,
Yeah.
get banned.
No,
Freddie.
No,
No,
do
no, you
not
won't
get
get banned. No, I'm so sorry about that. Unbelievable. Freddie Wonder, good morning. I got one, just can't decide on today between, so needs 1 flex between Sutton, Hunt, Jacoby Myers and Adam Thielen.
Sutton.
I see where it's tough though, man. Like this, I'm gonna take Myers out of this one.
It's Sutton.
You think it's Sutton?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he keeps on scoring.
It's Sutton. Hunt
All right.
competing for carries with Jerome Ford. Myers don't want to do that.
Hunt scored in
been
5 straight too.
Sutton's been on fire too, though, man. And I just
So
don't
is Hunt.
know.
Hunt scored in
Yeah.
5 straight. And
I think that's a trap game, dude.
But
They're
it's against
playing
the
Pittsburgh today,
Steelers.
right?
Yeah,
That's a
Mhm.
trap
rookie
game.
quarterback. Give me
Kareem
Sutton.
also has
Give me
not-
Sutton
Give
against
me
Minnesota.
Sutton.
Sutton
top
against
55
Minnesota. Make some
yards.
magic.
Yeah, I'm down with that. I'm taking Kareem Hunt off my anytime.
Oh, you
Yeah, me
are?
too.
All right, I'm
I
scratching
put that.
off.
Well, I put that down before.
Yeah, no, I don't want to really touch that game on that side of the ball.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
kind of gross. I'm just gonna stay away from that.
Too many question marks with DTR
Yeah.
at QB.
What up, Toph?
Yo, so my man right
That's
here.
my
What's
man,
going on?
Toph.
Don't
go.
ban him.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I like that, Toph.
finger off the trigger.
34-21 though. I feel like they keep it a little closer, but I like where your head's at with the 34 points. I hope we see
Me
that.
too.
That
Love
means
that.
big game for AJ, big game for Devontae, big game for Swift.
My
It
prediction
hurts.
was
I need that.
31-28.
That's good.
I
That's
mean,
good.
it feels
That's-
realistic, I suppose. But
Yeah.
you mean
It's in
31-28
Philly, right?
birds?
No,
Or is it in Kansas City?
Kansas City.
No, it's in Kansas City.
Oh, so it's 31-28 Kansas City.
Wow, you flipped it over just like that.
I'm gonna watch this game on mute.
31-27 Eagles
Ooh.
late. I feel like Kansas City has to kick a couple field goals and the Eagles defense holds.
Huh.
And that 31-27, I feel like is the Chiefs just coming back in garbage. I feel like the Eagles win the game.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go 34-27.
Ooh.
There you go.
By a
I'll go
TD.
34-27.
What's the spread?
I'll tell you right now. It is. It
Pick
is
'em?
46 and oh no, I'm sorry.
Is it
It's,
even on? Is it even?
45. Kansas City by 3.
Okay, see by 3 because they're at home.
2.5 the line is
They're
right
at home.
now.
Oh, is it
Over under
2.5?
45 and a
See, it's
half.
going down.
See that
45 and so that
they're
moved up.
thinking under. They're thinking 24-21 is how that game plays out. They think that that neither team's going to score as much as we think. It won't be like the Super Bowl where it's just wide open.
Points are
But-
going up. Spread's moving.
I still like the over of 45 and a half.
Yeah, yeah.
And I
the
like
over. Yeah.
I'll take the Eagles with the points, dude.
Let's go.
With 2.5?
Yeah.
Give me the Eagles on the points and the over.
Yep.
I'm right there.
DeAndre Swift once for 80 yards. Yep.
Yep. At least,
Cool.
Toph. I like that
I
number.
like that. I like that. I'm gonna scroll up here to see if we didn't miss anybody. I know it's 12:03, but I don't want to stop.
Do
we have any left?
Too much fun.
I mean, there's one up here that for Bob Dole for ranking running backs between Henry, Kamara, Taylor, Mostert, rank these wide receivers. And
for
going
rest of
forward,
season?
yeah, and then going forward,
That's a lot of work.
No, you
Well-
have the running backs in the correct order. I think rest of season. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because Kamara gets all that PPR work. So assuming it's PPR and the schedule that the Saints have going down the stretch, give me Henry, Kamara,
Yeah,
flip him with Taylor if you want to, but
right.
and then Mostert fourth, because Achan's coming back and the
Correct.
Dolphins schedule's tough. And I'll go Hill, Jefferson, Cup. No, Hill, Cup, Jefferson,
Hill Cup, Jefferson.
Lockett, Kirk, Addison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's I'm
Going
right there
forward,
with you, dude.
And Bob Dole, play the matchups going forward. Do you fill in the flex with a running back or a wide receiver? It depends on who you're going up against, what your matchups are. Are you chasing points? It's going to be a week-to-week thing. There's still teams that have a bye, including the Vikings, so you won't get Justin Jefferson back till week 14. Really, if he
Even
doesn't play
better,
next week.
he can log into the Tilt is Real
That's
every
true.
Sunday for the Sunday Tilt
Yes, he
and
can.
ask us.
Dig it.
Yeah, it's
So-
matchup. It's
so-
matchups. That's all.
Mhm.
That's all you're looking at.
Yeah. Freddie Wonder here. Woof.
I don't sit Mahomes.
I think that's just how you got to play it because I think Purdy still has a
No.
good game. I could see why.
I
could
don't sit
see the
Jalen
path
Hurts.
through.
I
could
don't
see-
sit Mahomes. I don't sit Josh Allen. I'm not sitting none of those dudes.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Could you imagine sitting just on Monday night?
No, you don't do it, Freddie. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I agree.
Don't do it. That's how you. That's how you can beat the Eagles is through the air. Like that's the only way. And it's not that good either way, but
No, but you don't. You
you
don't
beat
do
them
that.
passing to the tight
You don't
end.
do that. Mhm. So let's do any times.
All right, real fast.
So I have
Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Zach. It was a fantastic tilt.
We have CMC,
Thank you, Zach.
Hawkinson, Singletary, Mostert, and Brian Robinson. That's a 5-pack 5. I've never seen one.
I like that.
Do you want to add anybody to that? Make it a 6-way parlay.
So we have one more time.
I have CMC, Hawkinson, Singletary.
Hold up. I'm going old school.
You want me to text it to you? You want me to drop it in the chat and ban you?
God, I'm the worst. CMC, Singletary. You have Mostert in there?
Yeah. And Brian Robinson.
There's one more, right?
I like that 5.
I got 4.
I'm gonna add Waddle to mine. I'm gonna do that one, but then I'm gonna do one where I add Waddle.
No, Hawkinson was the other one. You're gonna do one more.
If besides Singletary, any other Texan you trust? Do we want to add James
How about
Conner?
Jahmyr Gibbs?
No.
How about Montgomery?
I was gonna say, how about Monty?
Or
then?
Monty?
I like Monty, especially if he was like.
I mean, Gibbs has scored in the last 3 games that he's played.
Right. Well, Monty wasn't there for all of those, but still, yeah. Last week, that thing you said, the gesture, Mr. Swanson, where Monty was like, no. Gibbs brought it all the way down here, let him score. I think this week it goes the other way. And
Yeah,
they
Right.
let
Either
Monty
way,
score.
though, Gibbs still would have had a touchdown without that scenario.
What do we put in both?
Because I'm not rolling the dice.
That's what we're doing here.
I mean, it's all
That's exactly what we're doing.
it's all doing the dice thing.
Hey, look, do a say 5-1, and then I just start going crazy. Don't worry, I got you covered. I'm putting all.
What
the
about
bills in
Amon
there.
Ross St. Brown?
Nah.
No? You like the running backs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd probably like Laporta more than Amon Ra.
Yeah, Amon Ra doesn't score that many times.
Cole Kmet.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's really rolling the dice, though.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll put it in. I'll do one of those.
Laporta?
I like Gibbs. I'm going to go with Gibbs as my 6th.
I'll do 5, and then I'll do some more.
Right.
Yeah,
Adds
that's
in players.
All right.
Crazy.
We're going to get out of here, guys. It's after
go,
12
Tilters.
o'clock. Thank you for a good show. Justin, I will try to add you back in.
We will get you
chat.
back in
Oh,
here.
sorry.
Don't worry.
I
You're
hope
coming
I
back.
can reverse that when we hop back in. Until next time, guys, thank you from Juan,
Keep tilting.
Mr. Swanson, and myself. Have a good evening.
Happy
Enjoy
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy
Happy
Thanksgiving.
Thanking.
That's awesome.
And if you
Oh
have
man,
any
we could have
questions,
had
any
this on
questions
here.
for the tilt, if you have any questions for the tilt
Here's
next
your
week,
big
Oh,
taste for
nice.
the
Thanksgiving Day games for the Sunday game, hit us up on X, message us, hit the thetiltersreal.com was it mailbag at thetiltersreal.com?
Yep.
There it is. And hit us up with your questions, and we'll try to get you solved for the Thanksgiving Day slate.
Hit us up on Facebook too.
Follow
Yeah.
us on social media. There may be a secret post before Wednesday.
Ooh,
I like when the chef has a surprise.
Mhm.
All right. Everybody, later.
Good luck. Sorry, Justin.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Sunday Tilt. Visit us on YouTube at youtube.com/thetiltisreal and like and subscribe. We're live every Sunday from 10 a.m. to noon Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you all next week on The Tilt is Real.